All right. I do believe we are ready to rock and roll. Live stream is live. Music is on and popping. Okay, let's bump that up a little bit. There we go, just a tiny little bit. All the numbers are coming in green, I do believe. Everything is fresh to death. What's going on, everybody? My name is the Black Link, and welcome back. Welcome back to another Destiny 2 live stream. One of the last ones of the season of the Chosen, as it were. This season's coming to an end in just a few days. Just a few days. And then we're going to be heading headfirst into the season of the Splicer. And of course, I mostly care about that because Vault of Glass is coming back in like 10 days. 15 days? 14 days? 16 days? A little over a week and a half. I cannot wait. I'm psyched for it. I'm ready for that experience. I'm ready to get back into VOG. I'm ready to have my good stuff. But first off, I'm ready to have a good morning with you guys. What's going on, everybody? It's been a while since we had a live stream. I've had a rather busy time of it as of late, but we'll get into that soon enough. Cajun Bowser, never one to be outdone. Hit us up with a tier 1 sub. You've been subbed for 41 months, brother. I need to start streaming exclusively for you.
Was it?
You're holding it down, man, and I appreciate the support. Welcome back, man. Yo, Bowser, I know you're a Nintendo guy. You've been playing Pokemon Snap? Tell me how it is. Tell me right now. Yo! And Rez says, no, not just him. He's popping back off for the tier 1 sub. You've been subbed for 37 months, man. You're almost at exclusive stream level. Yo, good morning, Sydney. Good to see you, brother. How's it going, man? Nicholas, Keith Walker, Radiant Duke. Yo, what chess pieces? Oh, that's the celestial chess piece. Look at it. Look at it in all its glory. Yo, I like that fit, too. Dang. All these people have gotten their fits together before before the transmog system comes in. I'll turn my HUD back on. I was taking some screenshots last time I played. There we go. Let's check the outfit. Okay, I respect it. Using that one exotic chess piece, Mantle of Battle Harmony. Interesting color scheme. House of Mayron. Oh, this boy. He's a Black Armory boy. I dig it. I dig it a lot. Legendary Skinman says, I'm so over Destiny. Graphics are just outdated so bad. They really messed up canceling D3. I'm not aware of them canceling D3. And Apex Arena mode is shitting on Trials so hard right now. Well, that's true. Apex as a whole is just dumping all over Destiny's PvP. And it should, because it's got better PvP than Destiny. Defeat 40 combatants with hand cannons. Oh boy. Heavy grenade launchers, precision final blows, 5 combatants finishers. Easy money, Grandma. But yeah, we're a couple days away from a brand new season, and I'm kind of excited for it. I'm ready to get some new content in there. Hey, Kat, good to see you. Good morning. Hope you've been well. Rez says, how's it going, TBL? Finally cracked and bought Final Fantasy 14. Haven't played, but excited to hop in. Oh, yes. Bring it up. We got another one.
Thanks.
What world are you on?
Good.
Granted, that's not going to matter
Watching.
in the future. We're going to be able to world travel and party up with everybody, but for right now, it's good to know.
What a joy.
Yo, Ollie, good to see you. This is a long time no see. Yeah. Getting me back on track here. I haven't streamed for quite a bit of time, and it's just because, holy Baba Mama, have I been busy. It seems like every morning now, I get up with the full intention to stream, and then life or work or adulting in some way hits me in the face. And it's always something. Like today, it was almost something today. So I got up earlier, go through my whole routine of, wash my face and all that kind of stuff. And I notice, as soon as I hit the bathroom, my water pressure is low. And I'm like, oh no, here we go. So I go, hit the sink, Water pressure's low. All right. I go hit the shower. Water pressure's low. Okay. So I'm thinking, this could be a couple different things for anybody out there who's owned a house. You know how it goes down. It's like, all right, if it's only low in this bathroom, I just might need to loosen a pipe or something. Maybe there's some sediment built up. I can get some vinegar, maybe some Drano in there and clear that up. So I go downstairs. It's like, all right, let me check the downstairs bathroom. That one's low. Okay, let me check the bonus room bathroom. That one's low. The kitchen sink. That one's low. Okay, so that tells me it's something with the water supply to the house. All right. This could either be really easy to fix or really, really annoying to fix. And when I say really easy to fix, when it's your entire house low on water pressure, it usually means somebody was fiddling around with your control nozzle outside. So it could just be something as simple as loosening that nozzle. So I think, all right, this is going to take over my live stream today because this is me. I'm going to spend my entire morning trying to figure out why my water pressure is low. But fate decided to smile down upon me today. It's like, what do I see? I get up, I go outside, it's early in the morning and all that kind of stuff. And I look down the road and I see a big sign that says, 2 wonderful words to hear. Hydrant flushing. Yes. So, water pressure is low in the entire neighborhood because they're flushing a hydrant like a block or so down. That meant I could turn my happy butt back around, walk right back inside, turn on my PC, and get ready to live stream.
Welcome.
Feels good. Feels real good. Oh, shoot. This reminds me. This is the other bad thing I got to do this week as part of the preparation for next season. I got to get rid of all these shaders. Every last one. My boy Rahul's going to be paying me a pretty penny because shaders are becoming universal next season, so you don't need to keep them in your inventory anymore. So I got to go, vitrified chronology. I got to get rid of all these beautiful shaders. Because if I don't, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose the resources I would get from having them. Oh, didn't mean to buy that. I don't know why they just don't have a dump all button at Rahul. Still downloading it because internet where I am is slow, but I'm about halfway there. When I hop in, I'll pass it along. Dude, let me know. If you want to play with me, I'm on the data center Crystal, I do believe, and the world Balmung. Not sure if Balmung is still open for registrations though. Okay, just says I have Pokemon Snap, but between house hunting, getting into the world of Monster Hunter Rise, that's my boy, and other stuff, haven't had time. Dude, that's all really good things to be distracted with. I wish you luck on the house hunting. You're in Florida, right? In that instance, man, do I know how rough house hunting is in Florida right now. We got all these New York transplants, all these retail investors trying to come in and buy up all the property so they can rent it out. Buying a house in Florida is rough right now. It's good for homeowners like me because the value of everybody's home is shot through the roof. But, man, I feel bad for people moving here trying to get a house. Alright, I think it's time to run some Nightfalls. You know, we've got this whole not Solstice of Heroes, that's coming in a month or two. We've got this whole Guardian Games thing going on right now. And I do have to admit, they've done a better job of it this time than they did last year. And they're avoiding one huge problem that Guardian Games had last year. Guardian Games last year lasted way too long. It entirely wore out its welcome. Not the case this year. It was a 3-week event. It was nice and quick. I'm pretty sure it lasted longer than 3 weeks last year. If it was 3 weeks last year, then Bungie's done a much better job of not making the event seem like a boring grind. I get on every week, I run a couple Nightfalls, get some platinum medals, and then I feel like I've contributed. I get my pinnacles out of that, and I feel like I've contributed enough for my party. And that's something I didn't feel last year. Last year it was just like, oh my god, can you please give me this interface so I can never play this again? And I haven't gotten that feeling. Yo, Darkness is... Yo, who is this guy right here? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who this guy is on this this old, small, dead-ass channel. Cat says New Monarchy Diamonds. Feels bad, right? Feels bad to see those faction shaders. Yo, Nim, what's up, brother? You trying to play some Destiny today? Spin up, spin up, spin up. Oh, that's right. These boys are on top of it. Denied.
No more enemies in here. There are plenty outside, though. Get me to a console and we'll get out there.
NMD tried to move to West Virginia because reasons. Listen, you don't need to explain to me why you want to go to them country roads. Take me home, baby. Yo. Oh, we're playing with Cthulhu. Some of the old elder gods here. Aim assist on this is insane. Like, I legit took my fingers off the controller for a second there, and like it just dragged itself over to the other part of the ship. Hey, Shiloh. Good morning, girl. How you doing? Long time no see. Although I suppose that's my fault, not yours. I hope you've been well. I hope everybody had a decent spring and is prepared for summer. For us here in Florida, it's already summer. Excuse me, sir. I need to get my catalyst done, please. Thank you. Bloop.
That last tank didn't finish refueling before it got airlifted out.
Amanda told me Cabal fuel makes a pretty good accelerator.
Been hoarding my New Monarchy shaders forever. Same. You saw how my my shader cache was looking there. And that wasn't even all my shaders. I've got some in the vault. Still got more in my inventory. I love the way Xenophage or not Xenophage. I hate the way Xenophage feels. I love the way Heir Apparent feels. Just a lot of fun to shoot. Why are you hiding over here? That was one very confused Scion. Sleepy Demon says, just got my first in, last out, and it has Vorpal weapon, and auto-loading holster, a pendant mag. Is that good, or should I dismantle? That is perfect for getting massive damage against final bosses. That's pretty much the god roll for stuff like the Deep Zone Cryptorite. How's it hanging? Oh, Shiloh, you know exactly how it hangs. Slightly to the side. I can't help it. Gravity exists, Shiloh. New York City is messed up so bad. Florida is the dream, trying to run away myself. Listen, I don't blame you, Lewis. Holy moly. New York is cucked to the max right now. So is California, my home state. Escape. Escape wherever you can go. Florida's a great option. Alright, excuse me, gentlemen. I gotta go and, Oh, excuse me, gentlemen. I gotta go and reload. Apparently, I got some shit to watch before I go to sleep. Hey, right on, Hayes. Don't let me keep you up too long. I can confirm to you right now, sleep is better than my live stream. I love this thing. Can't wait to get that empowered shield. Yo, Tomahawk, good to see you. Oh, awesome, thanks. Just wanted to say big ups. Been watching guides forever with your voice. Oh, awesome. Super happy that you've been enjoying those. Or at least I hope you've been enjoying those. You said you watched them. You didn't say you've enjoyed them. I know I watch a lot of things that I don't enjoy. Either way, it's great to have you here. I have really got to start streaming. It maybe I'll change up my time of streams, because I love streaming in the morning. It's really accessible for me, but like I said, as of late, work and stuff has just been kind of piling on to me, and adulting and all that nonsense. I used to stream in the morning and at night. I'd do 11 a.m. to about 1 p.m. in the morning, during the day, and then 11 p.m. to about 1 a.m. And it was great. That worked. I haven't been doing that as of late because I've been getting out of work super late as well. I've actually been, you guys would be somewhat proud of me. I've actually been rather responsible with my sleep schedule. I've been going to bed super early. Maybe it's because I'm getting old. No more 3 a.m. nights for me. Sleep is good, but a TBL live stream is a rarity. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Keith, and that's what I'm going to try to change. I want to get back to doing streams like we used to. Even to the point where live streams and live stream archives might become the majority of what I'm doing on the channel. Over on YouTube. I just enjoy it more than, basically everything else. Oh, Amazon. Alright, let me finish this Nightfall. We'll go join up with them. Game, I need you to stop being stingy. Drop me more heavy. It is required. Easy money. Enjoyed, yes sir. So happy to hear that. Love it here in Florida. Yeah, as hot as it gets here, I still love this state. This is my home. Come to Florida, but don't bring your Cali, New York voting habits with you. There's a sign in Texas I remember seeing. That's like, this is welcome to all you Californians. Please stop. Please don't vote. Please don't vote for the things you voted for in California here in Texas. That's pretty funny. Shella says, had a stroke. Oh no, really? I'm playing Mario Kart to get use of my hands back? Shiloh, good God, I'm sorry to hear that. You're way too young to be experiencing anything like that. Are you... Everything okay? It's all good. Birth control is bad. It was caused by birth control? My God, I'm sorry to hear that. You said that was back in December? Well, I guess that explains why I haven't heard from you. God, I wish there was something I could do. That's awful.
Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real.
That has to be Rock. Coming in, knocking down the doors. Good to see you, brother. I want to hear more, but that's your business, and I shouldn't be asking you that on stream. But man, I'm so sorry to hear that, Shiloh. I'll be praying for you, girl. You know I've been missing you. That's what the doctors keep saying. I'm 34. That is way too early to be having any sort of nervous system issue like that. Man, I'm super sorry to hear that. And caused by birth control. Man, what kind of birth? Well, see, that's the kind of question. We'll leave that for a text message. That's not the kind of question I want you answering here on stream. But man, I am so sorry to hear that, girl. Here's hoping you regain a lot of those, all of your motor functions and all of that with haste. Man, that's crazy.
The Red Still will be back to throwing rocks before too long. Great work.
I know strokes usually leave
Don't joke about that.
permanent neurological damage for older people. Is that going to be the case for you? I hope not. Please tell me the answer to that is no. By the way, have I added you on Switch? I think I have. I have Mario Kart. I play Mario Kart. Man, what an awful situation. Heading back in. I am good, expect a full recovery, but I can't say I'm partially brain dead. No. What is Deus Volt? Deus Volt is it's an old school video game reference, although I guess you can call it an old school world reference too. It was the battle cry called out by the Crusaders in the declaration of the First Crusade in, I think, the year 1094, 95, I think was the First Crusade. It got turned into a huge meme in if you ever played the game Crusader Kings. Where they're like, some of the units there would always just shout, Deus Volt, Deus Volt. One of my favorite games growing up. And so the meme has lived on with me. Crusader, when did the first Crusader Kings come out? It had to have been like 2002, 2003? Oh, this man hitting the sneak its weakest. He's here. Let's see. I'm hopping over Nim. Gotta set up my audio devices. Because every time you plug anything in, Discord's like, would you like us to take control of that? We will. All you have to say is yes. There we go. Hey, Nim.
Hey, what's going on, fam?
What's good, brother?
Oh, you know. The usual.
The usual. I like how, wow, you're actually a higher power level than I am. You played this season more than me.
To my defense. In my defense. That is purely artifact related.
Everybody point and laugh. Nim played this game more than I did.
Don't shame me. Not like this.
Good, good. I was going to make a joke about how we're both back on Destiny for this final week just to clear up a few things. but apparently you've been putting in some time.
Look, all I do is just PvP nowadays.
You know what? I've noticed that, because that's all you put out there, just PvP stuff.
That's all I do now.
Good. I'm glad. So are you at least enjoying your time on PvP? Yeah, boy.
Look, I am being the worst of the worst scumbags in PvP, let me tell you.
You know what? Good. Good. You should be. Use it. Use everything that's scummy and awful in this game. Do it.
Oh, man. You know what? So I'm about to surprise you and maybe chat here real quick.
Lay it on me.
You know what I've been using in PvP as a heavy?
Let's see. It's got to be something weird. So not Xenophage. Heir apparent.
Inspect me.
Oh no. What do you mean? What do you mean? Explain.
All right. When you fully charge up Cryoclasm, or not Cryoclasm, Salvation's Grip Shot, it has a huge AoE that will freeze anybody that's coming around a corner.
Oh no. You're being that guy.
Supers or anything like that are
I guess the air apparent shield isn't that strong.
They're immediately deleted in sight.
That is so silly, and I appreciate it.
It's been pretty great.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense, because I did see that on one of the videos you put out.
Mm-hmm.
Get him! Well, good. I'm glad you found some stuff that you're really enjoying right now. And also,
I'm pissing people off, dude.
Fantastic loadout. You got that nicely rolled steady hand.
Mm-hmm.
What was it, the 7th Seraph shotgun?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
This steady hand when I proc Whisper of Hedrons, 2 taps.
Ooh. Oh, so you're being a full scum.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I like to hear.
Absolutely.
People always try to talk about... I know PvP has been the talk of the town over the past week or so. And you know what it should be? I'm glad that the people who are looking for a competitive experience are going to Apex, because that's a competitive experience. Destiny is not Destiny's not competitive. It never has been. It never has been. The closest argument... It never will be. You know what? That's okay. I'm okay with Destiny's goofy, unfair PvP.
Yeah.
And you know, that's not a mark at any of those PvP guys. I agree with them. Destiny has awful PvP for a competitive environment. It's an awful competitive PvP game. But I kind of like it that way.
As someone said, it's the Mario Kart of PvP.
Oh my god, that's perfect. I don't know who said that, but yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Mario Kart of any kind of competitive shooting experience. And that's okay. Get him.
Someone in chat asked, explain the 2-tapping? Easy. If you put on Whisper of Hedrons, which is a fragment, whenever you freeze an enemy, whether it being by grenade, melee, or your special ability, or slow them, you proc Whisper of Hedrons, which gives you an increased weapon damage bonus. So with something as a high impact as steady hand, you can 2-tap precisions. Each precision shot will do like 120, 118 plus damage. So anybody with low resilience, or, you know, I guess even with high resilience, you can just 2-tap them to the head.
Forgot to switch off this. That's so dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And with all the cooldown reductions you can get for your class ability, Whisper of Hedrons is going to be up all the time.
And Eye of Another World further
Oh,
increases
no.
those stats.
Oh no. We going full scum strats, baby. I love it.
Bro. It's been nuts. I've had this thing now where I'm shutting down Dawn Blades.
Oh,
That's great.
Yeah, your favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Any 120 with Hedron's 2-taps? I would imagine so. They all do the same damage.
Yeah.
It's a shame I didn't play Iron Banner. Oh, who am I kidding? No, it's not. That machine gun is lit. Yeah, this is Heir Apparent. This is the reward for doing Guardian games. It was released in Guardian games last year. If you didn't get it then, you can earn it during the current Guardian games. But it's also got a catalyst that's available now that makes it a fair bit more powerful. But it's
Apparently, with the catalyst, Xenophage can't 2-tap you in Gambit.
yeah, get cucked, Xenophage. Oh, you dick. And the shield it gives you, the way it works is basically you can't ADS with it. It spins up like a Gatling gun, but when it reaches max spin, you get an overshield like Colossus do. And that overshield is rather tanky and gets more tanky with the catalyst. The only thing that can bypass it is our arc weapons. Which is why that Colossus shredded me. He's got a big arc cannon. Shiloh says I'm good. I do expect a full recovery. I'm happy to hear that, Shiloh. What a terrifying experience, man. I'm so sorry to hear that happen to you. And to think that a stroke in any form could be caused by birth control. That's terrifying.
That's scary.
That is terrifying. Listen, girl. Girl, you know I care about you. You've been a homie. You better tell them boys to wrap it up. I don't care. I don't care how good them mountain girl genes are in you. 'Cause you know I know. You got that Brunhilde thing going on. We've discussed this. You better tell them boys. You better tell them Texas boys. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Can't be risking your health like that. Yo, Vogue hype, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for Vault of Glass. And now we know a bit more. I think last week in the TWAB, Bungie talked quite a bit about Vault of Glass, and I think they did that to temper expectations for people who were speculating that it was going to be an entirely new experience. We now know it's not going to be. It is going to be mostly the same experience you remember, with probably a few new enemies added in. And that's okay with me. That is 100% okay with me. I could have swore I saw some purple ammo over here. Dang, jebaited. And I think it drops on the 22nd.
Yeah.
So you got about a week and a half.
Did you notice the key art on the calendar with Vault of Glass?
What about it?
The fire team that they show on there, they're wearing the OG Vault of Glass armor.
Yeah, yeah.
And the Titan is holding the Vex Mythoclast.
Bungie, you cheeky bastards. Good. Good.
And I can't wait to see it.
Oh my goodness. I you know what? I wonder what they're going to do to make it different. Is it still going to be the primary fusion rifle, auto rifle that it was in D1? We know it's probably going to have the upgraded reservoir burst. I think it's also supposed to have subsistence on it.
Oh.
Which is an interesting mix. So you're talking about a reservoir burst that also restores its own ammo.
That sounds kind of nice.
A little nasty. It's a little nasty. There are possibilities here. Let's just say that's not going to be an issue. Stroke Survivor isn't exactly sexy. Listen, you have no idea how wrong you are. You have no idea. I can think of a Family Guy joke. Where Quagmire.
Oh no.
Where Peter and Cleveland at night were communicating. I think it was the episode where Lois and Donna got into a fight, so like they couldn't be friends anymore. So they were communicating with like lights at night. Oh yeah. And Quagmire like just flashing lights, and so Quagmire starts flashing, and he says, "Hey, could you guys stop flashing lights? I've got a girl with epilepsy in here, and you guys are giving her a seizure." And then he's like, waits a couple seconds and says, "Actually, wait a second. Never mind. Everything is seizing. This is great."
I remember that. Fucking Family Guy, man.
Oh, when it's good, it's good. Please help me. There is a mean man over here. No, not like this. Guys who used to text for booty call reasons don't haunt me anymore. I mean, I can text you if you like. I am being... You know what? I'm just going to pop it. Oh, you dick. He got too far from his spawn point.
Rip.
He made me waste my super. I'm mad about it.
Oh! Oh, where did this guy come from?
That's who I was fighting back here. He got too far from his spawn point, and they just warped back over here.
Yeah, then he started roasting my ass. Oh, well, that's just unfortunate.
I made it.
Wow!
You get scum teleported.
This fucking guy, I tell ya. This fucking guy.
You gonna get me that crispy Vogue carry, TBL? Absolutely.
Scum.
Getting haunted by booty calls. Listen, Shiloh, it was just one week. It's just 1 week, Shiloh. Calm down. I wasn't haunting you. I'm not a ghost. Whew. Oh, and just like that, heir apparent catalyst done. Good to know you can get this finished in 2 Nightfall runs.
I need to finish that.
Apparently very easy. Just run the Nightfall twice.
Okay.
Didn't we get him past half health? Oh, he's like exactly half health. Alright. I guess we'll do this the old way.
Where's an overcharged solar cell when you need one? Guardian down.
Swing. Fucking crunch.
And come on and slam. Welcome to the jam. Alright, Brackus Wiener.
Brackus Wiener.
Woo! So close. It's at times like this where I wish I had Eyes of Tomorrow.
Oh, coward.
Getting the next one. Champion Wyverns. Not looking forward to that. That's where I think we're going to see really interesting stuff. I think Bungie's going to change up the enemy variety quite a bit there. We have a lot more varieties of Vex. So we're going to see some Wyverns in there. We're going to see some champs.
You know, now with the new technology that they've implemented since Beyond Light,
yeah,
and this stuff, like the enemy density should be large.
Oh man, it's gonna be wild. Expect 3 times as many supplicants.
Yeah.
During the Atheon fight.
Does this say fling to it?
Don't forget about the signal flares.
Nicely done. I call them ghosts of assholes past. Well, that's a rude term for me, Shiloh. I have feelings too. Yeah, I know how rough that can be. You're in it for a long term, and everybody's just like, "Hey, yo, give me that one night clap." Like, no, you don't get famous Destiny to a sniper rifle a single clap. TBL's right on point. Jimmy hats will always be in style. Absolutely. Yo, Henry, good to see you. It's TBL. How the hell are you? Glad I caught a stream. Dude, I'm glad you caught it too. Happy to be having one. Been quite a while. Nice to finally get some time. No, I remember that episode. It was great, right? Hope we get ornaments for Vogue armor. I mean, you see, a part of me wants to say, of course they're going to do that. Of course they're going to drop Vault of Glass with like all the ornaments it had at Age of Triumph. But history has taught us Bungie don't always make the blatantly, obviously good decision. Not always. I don't know what it is about this strike, but it keeps giving me exotic helmets. I was running this a little bit yesterday, and I got a Skull of Dire Kara drop. I got another one of those today, and I got, what was it? Eye of Another World, yeah. And now I've got another skull and an astrocyte verse. The prettiest, most useless exotic in the game.
Well, hey now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves with the words here.
With the personal insults.
With the personal attacks.
I wish Skull were good. All they need to do is revert the nerf. Just do it, Bungie. Revert the nerf. Very sad.
Can you imagine how like satisfying it would be to use Skull in like battlegrounds?
Are you kidding
or proving
me?
grounds? Oh my lord!
Just to sit there, nuke an entire wave of enemies, and then do it again. I don't know why they specifically went for such a hard nerf on that. Another 7 Seraph Carbine. Let's see what it's got. Underdog Rampage. Underdog's not great, but Rampage is good. Ooh, high caliber, armor piercing. That actually might be a keeper.
I'd love to see more exotics that alter your super.
Yeah, I'd be down with that.
Something special for you.
Alright, grab another Nightfall quest. Get another Platinum bounty. I know they've unveiled at least 3 exotic armor pieces that we're going to be getting next season, but we usually get, what, 2 per class? On a seasonal basis?
No, I think it's only 1 per class.
Is it only 1? Okay.
Oh.
A little bit of a wiener, but alright.
The smallest PP.
Very small PP.
Yeah.
PP the size of those dudes haunting Shiloh.
Dang.
Okay, so that's how you complete step 1 of the catalyst. I think this is where I have to get 700 kills. And that's easy to do.
Jesus.
I mean, that's like 5 minutes in the Thrall way.
True.
Watch them drop new ornaments. I hope they do. I'm going to leave this here till next week. History has proven that sometimes works. Got an exotic engram in the Postmaster.
Ooh.
This season was only a chess piece? Right. You know what? I still haven't gotten that exotic chess piece for Warlocks. Guess I need to do that before the season ends. The good one, Mantle of Battle Harmony.
Oh, really? It's good? I don't know. I felt it kind of like meh. I think it's just too passive for my liking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat looking chess piece. I gotta go run some
I've gotten a
lost
couple
sectors.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, that 0 exotic is a core, just FYI. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Why it has 0 power.
Wait, are they going after the weapons guy? You said
It depends, because if it says encrypted engram, then it's a core. But if it says exotic, then it's a literal exotic.
Okay. All I know is it has 0 power.
If it has 0, it's possibly a core.
Either way works for me. Love that melee. You just shoot a little beam. Come here, sir. Lol, you aren't a ghost. You mean I'm still alive, Shallow? I'm not haunting you. Dang. Spirit bomb?
Mm-hmm.
I dig it.
It's such a good finisher, dude.
I feel if this raid does well, we might see the other raids come back. I think 100% we're going to see Crota's End return as like a dungeon, maybe.
Crota's Inn, but just with 3 people.
Yeah.
Not like it's impossible now.
I mean, we were 2-manning and soloing Crota's Inn.
Yeah.
Before we soloed anything else. Some of my fondest memories from year 1 of D1 was Jonathan and I just 2-manning Crota's Inn every week.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was challenging. We had to learn to get our sword bearing down right. One of my first big videos for Destiny was the video of me soloing Crota's Inn.
Thanks for moving that
Oh,
thing
was
out of
it?
the way.
Yeah.
Thanks for that solar fuel cell.
And that was not easy. Heh, you gotta pick up the core.
Yeah, I guess I'll fucking pick it up, y'all.
We left you.
Wow.
Yeah, soloing Crota's Inn back in December of 2014 was really rough because, yes, as a warlock, you basically had to abuse burn. So, like, I remember I was swapping between solar grenades and thorn shots to deal enough lingering damage to keep Crota from regenning his shield. You had to time it perfectly to get up there, deal a bit of sword damage, get out, and then get ready to thwart him again.
Yep.
That was good stuff. That was a worthwhile challenge. More fun than the solo Athean challenge, because that was just... After they put on the baby bumpers, it just became a game of RNG. That was painful.
Right, yeah.
You had to figure out where the invisible walls were, hope that he would walk on top of them, and then lead him off the cliff in the middle. The things we used to do to cheese for loot. Just ridiculous. Wrath of the Machine, please. I wish we could get some kind of revamp of Wrath of the Machine. I don't think it'll happen. I think that and King's Fall are the bits of raid content that are probably forever stuck in the past.
Yeah.
But man, do I wish.
Oh my god, dude. Like, I liked King's Fall as a concept, but I hated it mechanically. But,
Yeah.
bro, if I could run King's Fall with this current sandbox and visuals and lighting,
you
fucking
kidding me?
nut.
Woo! Woo! Yeah, that would be nutty, man. No amount of birth control would protect from that nut.
Nope.
Too powerful.
Too strong of
Too.
a nut.
Oh, this nut is potent. Powerful. You know, I still think that we were always meant to go back to the Dreadnought.
Yeah.
There's too many references to it in the early game files for D2, and it just seems like it was something they just decided against maybe midway through development. But it bums me
Yeah,
out.
you're right.
Would have been a neat callback though. Maybe someday we'll go back there. They did say they're working on reintroducing almost all the content from D1 into D2. That was Bungie's almost exact words. All content. And while I take that to mean world spaces and whatnot, maybe that'll also include the Dreadnought for a mission or two. Because it's still relevant even in like our stories right now. There's still operations being done from the Dreadnought.
Yep.
It still gets referenced in lore every now and again. It's still there floating. It's still active and alive. Oh no.
By the way, I put on Aeons, so...
Oh. You mean the artist formerly known as Worthless Cult Gear?
Yeah.
Those things are good now, man.
Yeah, so I should be making heavy if I can kill yellow bars with
Finishers.
finishers.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yo, Mr. Marvel, good to see you, brother. Hitting us up with a Prime Gaming sub. Well, that's just Prime. Says, I am here. It's been way too long. Yes, sir. I know, it's been a long time since we had a live stream. I'm trying. I'm working on it. I was talking a little bit earlier, I might go back to doing nighttime streams. But that heavily depends on when I get in from work as well, since I work afternoons and evenings for the most part, unless, I have some voiceover stuff pop up in the early morning. And I usually get in fairly late in the evening from that. Like, it's usually sometime around anywhere from 11 to 12. I might start doing that. I might start coming back in and doing some nighttime streams. We'll figure something out. Certainly got a lot of stuff to play now. Still having a decent amount of fun in Outriders. They just put out their big restoration patch for everybody who got their characters wiped.
Dang.
And they did something rather interesting. Something that's going to make half the crowd really happy and half the crowd really, really mad. So for anybody out there who hadn't been following the Outriders story, early on there was a crazy glitch that could cause your entire account to get wiped. And so it was wiping a lot of people who had put in a lot of time in the game and gotten like legendary sets and all that kind of stuff. So they promised that when they got that fixed, they would restore your character, give you all your stuff back, but also make it so that all of your gear, when you get it back, is going to be God roll. So just whatever stats it has on it, it's going to max out on those stats. They finally pushed that update out yesterday. Or today. And what people who have gotten their restoration have noticed is, yeah, they got God rolled stuff. Like the absolute maximum on every stat, on every bit of armor, on every weapon, to a point where it's beyond what you can normally get in the game.
Oh.
So if you had your account wiped, you now have impossibly high stat gear that normal players who didn't have their account wiped just can't get.
Oh my lord.
And to make it even better, for any purple gear, any epic gear that you have in your inventory, they made it so that gear, if you're somebody who got your account restored, that purple gear in your inventory will now come stock with a tier 3 mod, which is the strongest mods in the game. Meaning, you can now put double tier 3 mods on your purple gear. Only if you had your account restored. That's not something you can do if you're a normal player. Normally, if you're a normal player, your purple gear is restricted to 1 tier 3 mod, 1 tier 2 mod. Because, tier 3 mods is the stuff that you get from dismantling legendary gear.
Yeah.
So normally the balance there is that purple gear can only get 1 tier 3 mod. Only legendary gear can usually have 2 tier 3s. If you got your account restored, you can now take all of your purple gear and double stack tier 3 mods on it. Meaning your purple gear is just as strong as legendary gear now. If you're somebody who didn't have their account restored, like me, I can't do that. So on one hand, there's a lot of really happy people who legitimately had their accounts destroyed by a random glitch, who now have impossibly powerful gear that nobody else can restore, or that nobody else can achieve, and that nobody else is me. So that's the current PR disaster that People Can Fly are dealing with right now.
That's insane.
Half the crowd is really happy, half the crowd is really pissed because nothing happened to them, but they'll never get gear that strong.
Yeah.
And I don't I think that's a rather interesting scenario. I think the fix to that is simple. They need to revamp crafting so that if you spend a significant amount of in-game resources, you can put two tier 3 mods on purple gear. And make it so that there's some kind of system in place for dumping dumping your in-game currency into upping the stats of your gear so that you can maybe raise it out like in the Division. where they have the crafting table that allows you to max out the stats on your gear for a significant amount of in-game or crafting resources. Outriders already has the resources and currency in the game. Just make it so that we can max out our gear. Or add, double tier 3 mods. I think you do that, and then Bob's your uncle. That's a perfectly fine system to have. That way it's fair to the people who got their accounts wiped. They just already have maxed out gear. And it's fair to people who didn't have their accounts wiped. So now they can reach that maximum level of gear as well by playing the game. And putting in a significant amount of time at in-game. Did you ever get to in-game in there?
I got to expeditions, but I really didn't do a whole lot of them.
Yeah. They're fun. I enjoy them. I enjoy the Outriders in-game. I think they've put together a fun little experience there. But I think this would do a lot of good for their in-game system.
Yeah.
Let me put in the time and max out my stuff.
Those we can handle. Nice job.
I want Arms Week, but with 801. Well, you're getting something with 801. Not necessarily Arms Week. Although Arms Week is technically coming back next season. It's not called Arms Week, but Banshee 44 is going to be getting weekly weapon packages that you'll be able to pick up that will have just differently rolled gear. You're basically going to be able to go and complete a couple challenges and then go pick up some weekly packages from Banshee, which I think is pretty cool. It's good.
Yeah.
Did you complete your platinum medal?
Oh my god. At 96%.
We go again. I was at 90, so that's fine with me. Cajun Bowser says, agreed, that'd be an ideal way to handle the situation. Yeah, I think that'd be probably the most amicable way we could get that done. Just make it so that, okay, you gave those people maximum stat gear, and that's perfectly fine. That's what they deserve for losing, in some cases, hundreds of hours of progress. But make it so that other people can achieve those same stats and that same effect with purple gear, but just for a significant time invested in endgame. I think that's perfectly fine. That's how Division does it, and it works fine for Division. There it is. Oh, there we go. I'm going to grab out Two-Tailed Fox for this run. Two-Tailed Fox is a thick mama in this. Oh, Clown Cartridge and Rampage on a heavy grenade launcher. That's not bad. And proximity, mini frags. This is a good Behringer's memory, but it will be sacrificed. Let me swap all my stuff over to rockets. Speaking of Division, I wonder when they're going to announce their next bit of content. I find the Division to be a really interesting story, because clearly, Ubisoft didn't expect the Division 2 to remain as popular as it is.
Yeah.
You can kind of tell Warlords of New York was meant to be their last big content drop. They put out the seasonal content, for the year after Warlords of New York. It ended with the whole hunt for Fei Lao and all that nonsense, and what was going on there. And you can tell that they were kind of, they felt they had put in the proper amount of time and content into that game, and I can't argue against that. They put in a lot of time and content into Division 2, but Division 2 remains really, really popular, and I think that might have surprised them, because that surprise announcement of, oh no, we're not done with Division 2. We're looking at putting something out for that later, like some additional content. It was so out of the ordinary. It seemed like a almost a panic announcement.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to see what that developer's gonna do with the open world Star Wars game that they're gonna be working on.
Yeah, Ooh, baby.
Amanda told me Cabal Fuel makes a pretty good.
I was
That
actually
is-
pretty surprised by that too, but at the same time, I'm like, oh please, Ubisoft.
I mean, if it wasn't massive, I'd be highly concerned.
It will be massive.
Mm-hmm.
My point of concern is more geared toward the microtransaction portion.
You know it. This is going to be a game as a service. Here's your seasonal content, bro.
Now open that wallet.
Open it, spread it wide. Give me that wide spread eagle wallet.
Oh,
I'm about to dive
baby.
in and finger all your pennies.
oh no, that image.
Yo, it's actually hailing outside. How interesting. Oh, that
Dude.
reminds me. Welcome to Rain Country, Nem.
Yeah, I was about to say. We had the craziest lightning storm the other night.
That
was
happens.
wild, bro.
That happens when you live outside of California.
Had no idea that existed.
Yeah, it never rains in Southern California. But you ain't in Southern California no more.
Oh
Well-
no, I'm not.
Welcome to Texas, baby.
The other day I was gaming, and it was really like stormy weather, but it wasn't raining. It was just kind of thundering here and there, and like out of nowhere, bro, swear to God, it sounded like the sky was splitting open.
Yep.
It knocked the internet for like a solid like 10 seconds, and I was like, holy shit, what was that?
That crack of thunder. That blaze of lightning, baby. Speaking of internet, I think I might have just got bodied.
Oh,
Because these threshers are kind of sitting here and not taking damage from anything.
I see you moving on my end.
Okay, that's good. It might be, then it's just the threshers acting weird.
Yeah, probably.
I was about to say, oh no.
Oof.
But you know, that's one of the things I love about Florida, because I love storms. I love rain. It's very calming for me. Oh no, we're about to get bodied.
Oh, buddy, no!
Okay, he rests. We're good. But yeah, you get those big storms now, man.
Yeah.
The pandemic really made Division hit home. Yeah, you know, it's funny how much this last year kind of mirrored the start of like the Division 1. Really crazy. Dude, go. Stop it. Go away. Leave me alone. Get him. Nice. Bullied. I love storms. Yes, calming. That's right, Shallow. I do. I enjoy storms. I couldn't live in Florida if I didn't enjoy the rain. Man, as a kid, I used to take them naps in that rolling thunder.
It's pretty relaxing.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it'll come back for Witch Queen. What, the Dreadnought? I hope so. I do fully expect Venus to become a playable area again. Maybe during Witch Queen. I do think it's rather funny that Bungie in the TWAB last week specifically put out a mention to say, no, you can't explore Venus. It's not going to be a public spot. You're not going to be able to leave the area with the vault entrance.
Yeah. You already know people were going to be like, what the fuck, why can't I go explore?
Mm-hmm. And you know there's going to be people who try to get out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
And they will succeed. Kaboom, baby. I miss the South. Technically, you are in the South, Darkness. mean, because you're still in Texas, right? That's technically the South. I mean, Southwest, but you know. I think it counts. There we go. They should be suppressed. Blocked. Oh, right. There's a tank there. No, I'm in South Cali. Dang, I thought you were in Texas. In that case, man, I feel bad for you.
Dang.
California is an awful state.
It really is.
Big L yike.
Hell, yike.
Division also had really satisfying physics. They did. You could shoot a sign and watch it slowly fall down, like it would in real life. Bro, I'm from Bama. I know. Oh no, you're there for another 5 years? Rest in peace. Dang, nice bird. There we go. Ah, yes, the infamous bandito, El Yike. That's right. Wonder if you can kill him before he even goes up there. Probably.
You can. He just respawns.
Yeah, that's dumb.
It's so dumb.
Very silly. Bungie's like, no, you gotta complete the strike the right way. But I want to kill these dudes early.
So, TBL, what do you think? Stasis spear that was in the trailer, aspect or random drop like the javelin, the Warmind javelin?
The pragmatist in me says Warmind Javelin, just because that'd be
Yes.
the easiest thing for them to code, and it's probably going to be a part of the new 6-man activity.
Yeah.
I'd like it if it were like an actual part of the aspect or fragment system. I think that'd be cool, just to be able to summon a spear. But yeah, just history tells me it's probably a part of the 6-man activity.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying as well.
Yeah.
People were getting a little too excited and like, oh my god, there's a stasis spear. I'm like, calm down.
Calm it down.
You really think Bungie would give us a stasis spear like that?
Mm-hmm. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Yeah.
They certainly wouldn't give us one and not like talk about it. I can remember when Warmind was being advertised, they showed off the Warmind spear. They made a big deal out of that. When Rise of Iron was being advertised, they made a huge deal out of you using the big axe or whatever it was.
Yeah.
If they were going to be adding in some new melee weapon, that's the kind of thing Bungie likes to advertise. So it's probably just going to be a reuse of the Warmind spear. Well, I two-tail fox myself, but
Great work,
the boss is dead, so whatever.
Okay.
Whatever, it's
Winter's
fine.
Helm.
Where's the energy? Let's hear some chatter out there, huh?
What was that?
Done, Kate.
I got Fellwinter's Helm.
Chatter for a while.
Man, see, there's something about this mission that's just dumping out exotic helmets. I've gotten like 4 or 5 in the last day or so from this. I miss the days when video games came out and they felt like full games. Yeah. Seems like the only company that still does that is Nintendo. Back to the tower. Killing Wind, One for All. That's not an awful Shadow Price roll. This will hopefully be better next season when the 450 auto rifle buff goes into effect.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to seeing how that's going to affect some of the old fan favorites. I miss that axe. I do too. I think they could pop that in for a game mode or two. Maybe find a way to incorporate it into Iron Banner. Tell you what, one Guardian Games has been absolutely great for the Pinnacle grind. It has made that really easy. Y'all know I'm lazy. You know I don't feel like doing no Pinnacle grinding. It's why I'm still like 13, 17. Guardian Games is making it easy, and that's good. I think that's the way an event should be. The events in Destiny should rain down Pinnacle gear on you. Yep, encrypted engram, 0 power.
Yeah. Small.
Surplus and Unrelenting. Unrelenting's getting a buff next season, right?
I'm honestly not sure.
Yeah, I think it is. I think they're buffing the amount of health you get back with it. Oh, well.
Let's see.
All right, Ava. Hand over that Nightfall card. I might as well pick up some bounties from you too. Farm up some last-minute Bright Dust.
I could get you another if you like.
All right, so we've got bow or submachine gun final blows, scout rifle final blows, elemental final blows, rapidly defeat targets with rockets, hand cannon or shotgun final blows, finishers, fusion rifles, and hand cannon final blows. All right, so that's easy money. Swap over to a decent hand cannon first. I wonder if the Warmind cell kills don't count as final blows for your weapon. I don't have a fusion rifle on me. I do have a rocket. So we'll go spawn some Warmind cells. Body.
I do enjoy your visits.
Greetings.
Thank you for the Prime Vanguard Ingram. Appreciate it, Zavala.
What a joy it is.
Perhaps a barter is warranted.
All right, let's go grab that core.
Checking now. Transferred.
1302, 61 stat. Yeah, I got better. I've got better.
All done.
All right, ready to go?
All done.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
I remember when enhancement cores were like so hard to come by,
Yep.
and now I have like 200 of the fuckers just sitting in my inventory.
Probably mostly from dismantling stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And good. That's the way it should be. I still think needing an enhancement core to trade in for like an upgrade nodule is dumb.
Yeah, I agree.
Just let us infuse our gear. Just let us do that, Bungie. Y'all remember a year or two ago when we didn't have to do that and it didn't cost that stuff? Oh well.
Off to a great
Yeah,
start, Mr. Vanguard.
this year is gonna be an interesting one for Destiny. I think this is the first year without like a big chunk of content that we're gonna have.
Yeah, it's I still don't know what exactly they're gonna do in September or whenever they were originally supposed to be launching Witch Queen.
Yeah.
I'd imagine they're gonna try to figure out some kind of season, but that was an unplanned season as far as I can
Right.
imagine. So what are they gonna try to throw together for that? Very interesting. I have 1,600 sitting in my inventory. Dang, Sydney.
Jesus.
The man don't play. He can infuse for days. I'd imagine the safest bet would be a season where they just maybe reintroduce stuff. You know what would be the safe bet? Age of Triumph. That would be the safe bet.
Yeah.
Take stuff out of the content vault. They reintroduce an at power level version of the Leviathan, of Eater of Worlds, and all that kind of stuff, and then just start doing the whole rotating raids thing, like they did with Age of Triumph. I think that'd be the safest bet. It probably wouldn't take that much in terms of development time, because it's content that they've already got prepared for the game. It's not like creating an entirely new mini DLC out of nowhere.
That's true.
Right, he's suppressed. And now he's not. Nice. Hey, you know what? I should have swapped over Ariana's Vow. That's a hand cannon. That does hand cannon things.
It does hand cannon and sniper things.
Yeah. It's a hand cannon and a hand cannon accessory. I'd be down with that, though. Age of Triumph for D2. They reintroduce a bunch of their vaulted content, like Leviathan. Put that on a weekly raid rotation. Maybe reintroduce Scourge.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think they're going to do to elongate their content until
That
next
gap.
year?
Honestly, that's the smartest thing to do. It's either that or reintroduce like more D1 stuff.
That's the other thing I was thinking. Like, maybe that's when they're like, okay, you guys have been to the Vault of Glass, here's the rest of Venus. Oh, you know what? We know that, so Vault of Glass is dropping on the 22nd. I think they mentioned enhanced difficulty mode for Vault of Glass is dropping sometime in the summer.
Yeah.
On the calendar. I wonder if that includes, because they said they were going to be doing like Grandmaster raids and whatnot for Adept gear, and that was supposed to be coming before the end of the year. Didn't they say that?
I think so.
It was something like that. So
I would hope that for like the additional difficulty option for Vault of Glass that they introduce the Age of Triumph gear there.
That, yeah, 100%.
Give, the two modes, two separate armor drops.
Well, do you think it should be armor drops, or should it just be ornaments? You get the ornaments from the enhanced difficulty mode.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see it being as ornamented drops instead.
I say let them have the same armor loot pool, so you can get the armor from either the normal or the enhanced difficulty version. But
yeah,
the ornaments drop from that. Since, armor is largely going to become universal next season with the ornament changes. You're never, if you've got God World armor on right now that's capable of reaching max power, you don't ever need to upgrade again with the transmog system coming forward. You can just make your armor look like whatever you want. So yeah, I think that's a good idea if they make it so that. Did you guys already destroy the tank? Dang! What did you do to it?
I didn't touch it. That was all Thickums McLarge over there.
Thickums McLarge. Dang, did he go over there and like insult its mama?
Yeah, apparently.
Dang, he went over to that tank and said, "Hey, I clapped your mama's cheeks last night." That tank was like, "Oh, no." All right, I
chant that name, actually. That's a
I
great
dig
name.
it. Good job, Thickums McLarge. You know what? Something seems a little familiar about that. I think that might be Jonathan in disguise. I know who you are. I know this is your secret shame, with your season rank 192. I know that's you in disguise, Jonathan. Yo, Trini, good to see you, girl. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. Just getting in a little bit of Destiny time before the afternoon rolls around. Finally had some free time. It has been a rather busy couple of weeks.
How's Rise been, by the way?
Lot of fun. Really enjoying it. They just dropped a major update last Thursday that added in a bunch of new content and whatnot. And I think their next big update is in like 2 or 3 weeks.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Monster Hunter Rise, a lot of fun. Good game.
Is the end game in Rise comparable to like how the end game was in Vanilla World?
Yes, it's basically where Vanilla World was at.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I've seen some of the armor, and it looks really fucking cool.
It's good stuff. It is a definitely a worthy follow-up to Monster Hunter World, which probably one of my favorite games of all time.
Speaking of The Division, Ubisoft just dropped a update saying the world of The Division is set to expand.
Hand it over.
Read more about The Division Heartland, an upcoming free-to-play game.
Heartland?
The Division movie and more.
Oh yeah, they are doing a movie with old Jake Gyllenhaal. They announced that like a couple of years ago. Wonder when that's actually going to come out. But I want to know about the games. Tell me what's next.
Damn.
Saw somebody ask, are you at the point where you can do CT-15s and you can solo CT-15s and Outriders? Yes. Yeah, that's primarily what I do there. Just go and run Boomtown and Kimplant and all those over and over again. Hoping to get my hands on some Plague Sowers gloves. Still haven't gotten them. Game refuses to give it to me. But what else is new?
Sounds about RNG.
Yeah, that's my life in RNG. Is it worth collecting bounties for next season? No. They've mostly worked that out. And also, next season, you're not going to be getting this big 50 power level boost. It's only going to be... the max power, the hard cap is going to go from 1300 to 1310. So you can just jump in and immediately start doing your pinnacle grind. That was Bungie's other way around the whole hoarding bounties thing. Just make it so that, that's entirely worthless. At least until, like, something that is likely to give us an EXP level increase, like Witch Queen drops. Hey, Storm Dancer's Brace. We'll take that.
Chess piece for you.
Yeah, not a helmet.
Let's hear some chatter out there, huh?
I dig it.
Job's done.
Good to
Dave.
know.
You
I'm
can
only now
just
enjoying
watch.
Division 2. I'm glad you're liking it, Trini. It's a fun game. Alright, let's see. What did that take me to? 74%. Alright, so another cut. we go again. Menagerie returns as part of the suggested Age of Triumph. I'd love that too.
Oh my god, yeah. With an updated loot table, bring it on.
Oh my gosh, yeah, updated loot table. Maybe a different rotation of bosses. Honestly, that would be enough. You just do that and I'd be happy.
For real.
Haven't played Destiny 2 in forever. I mean, you are among friends, Trini. I'm certainly not on this game as much as I used to be. Mostly here right now to just clear up a few final things before the end of the season. You know, go wipe my inventory of shaders. Get rid of all these since they're gonna be universal next season. So you're seeing a bunch of shaders from like year 1 and year 2 in here. I had all my new Monarchy stuff. I should have gotten rid of all this stuff way back in the day when we used to get like legendary shards for it. Dang.
Oh shit, we're with the adoring fan from Oblivion.
Oh no. Nah. I don't trust you. I know who you are. I read the lore. I know who you are. I'm gonna take you back up to the top of that mountain and kick you off again. Only to have you come back the next time my character goes to sleep. Did you see the Division announcements? Yeah, Nim just went through those real quickly here. New free-to-play game. We got the movie coming up soon. Anything in the Division 2 itself?
Let me double check.
This guy using Dead Man's Tale?
He is.
I respect it. That's how you know you can't trust the adoring fan. You're up to something.
So apparently, Warlords of New York was the most active in the game's history.
Yeah, because people were like all over it for that seasonal stuff, and like we talked about earlier, I think it really surprised Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, we can't end this. It's
There
money.
were over 40 million players.
Woo! That's what I like to see. Good.
Yeah.
It's a good game. It's a lot of fun. And Massive did a lot of good work towards making it so that there was plenty of things to do with their introduction of some of the seasonal hunts, and then ultimately the summit, which is that repeatable in-game activity where you're in the tower. It's great. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, so here's the update for actual Division 2 stuff. As previously announced, brand new content will be coming to the Division 2, development led by Massive and Ubisoft Bucharest. While it's too early to discuss any specific details, this update will include an entirely new game mode for the Division franchise and new methods for leveling your agents with an emphasis on creating build variety and viability.
Okay. I like build variety and viability.
Yeah. And apparently it's going to be a late 2021 release date.
Okay. So probably somewhere
Later in the
around. You know, I'm just going to assume December.
Yeah.
Because again, like we were talking about earlier, I don't think they expected to be making this.
Right.
40 million people jumped on Division 2. That is fantastic. That probably really caught Ubisoft by surprise, and they're like, "Oh shit, no, we can't just quietly shelf this game." I mean, what else do we have going on right now?
Yeah.
Far Cry 97? No, that ain't happening. Assassin's Creed 432?
Did you ever play Far Cry Blood Dragon?
I did. It was great.
That was great.
What a trip.
Yeah. Great 80s homage.
Mm-hmm. A lot of fun. Yeah, I like the Far Cry franchise. I think the last one, which was what, Primal? Was a little... I think I said I like the Far Cry franchise, but I think the last one, which was, I want to say Primal. Is that the last Far Cry they made?
Can't remember. It's either that or the one with fucking Troy Baker as the villain.
Yeah, that was Far Cry 4.
I think so.
That one was great. I loved Far Cry 4. Oh no, you know what? It was the one in like
The country.
yeah, in America.
Yeah.
With old like John Appleseed or whatever his name was.
Mm.
That one was alright. Primal was underwhelming. Primal was like a DLC. It shouldn't have been a full game.
Yeah, I don't know where they were going with that, honestly.
Yeah, that felt like a DLC, not a full game. But yeah, I guess New Dawn was that what it was called?
I honestly can't remember. I haven't been caught up with the Far Cry games in forever.
I remember I played it because of the memes about the cult, and then wound up really liking it. And I also like the fact that the weird leader of the cult, that dude that I keep wanting to say Appleseed or whatever his name was. I like that he was unironically right about everything.
Yeah.
That was great.
Don't you play as him in like the post-apocalyptic one?
Maybe. I don't know. I legitimately don't know.
Yeah, there was some sort of continuity with that one and the post-apocalyptic one. I
Right.
can't remember what it was.
Either way, I'm very much looking forward to the new stuff in Division.
Yeah.
Glad they're continuing on with that. Hopefully, this resurgence in players has caused Ubisoft to think twice about, just being done with the franchise after Division 2, which I think might have been the plan. Give us a Division 3. It's okay. I'll take a Division 3, please. Hey, Wings of Sacred Dawn.
This man about to get double exotics from me or what?
I'll hand it over. It's funny how now that I care absolutely nothing about these exotics, I'm starting to get ridiculous levels of drops of them.
Yeah.
Funny how that works.
Mean beam.
Meme. Knock, knock. Open up the door. It's real. More laurels.
I saw
Yeah.
screenshots of some dude with a name. Don't blow up my warm mindset.
I'm gonna do it. He must be the one person in existence who runs the whole Arc War Mind Cell setup, where you can pick it up,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can do that. I forgot.
but only with the Arc War Mind Cell mods. What a weirdo. He doesn't just use Wrath of Rasputin. I don't trust you, adoring fan from Oblivion. I know who you are. I read the lore. I know who you are. I should go start another file in Oblivion. There's a game I haven't played for a decade. That's something I wish they would remaster. Todd Howard, stop selling me Skyrim. Sell
I was
me
about to say, what do you mean? You
Oblivion.
don't want Skyrim in next gen?
I don't need Skyrim again. Sell me Oblivion. Update Oblivion with Skyrim's engine. Well, actually, good God, no. Skyrim's like 10 years old now, too.
Yeah.
So maybe not in Skyrim's engine. Whatever engine you're using for Elder Scrolls 6. Give me Oblivion in that engine. And let me go through that amazing experience again. I want to become the Mad God. I want to be the champion of Cyrodiil again. That was good stuff.
You ever play Dead by Daylight?
I did. Interesting game. It's fun.
Yeah, I've recently gotten into it, and it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I main Pyramid Head in that game.
Oh boy.
Let me tell you, he's quite the killer.
As long as
he has this ability where you can take your giant fucking butcher knife, right? And you slam it on the ground and you leave like a trail behind. And if anybody steps on that trail, you can hear their heartbeat and you can basically see it like anywhere in the map, essentially.
Oh, ripperone.
But they're also afflicted with a debuff that if you down someone... Ooh, Shadow Price. If you down someone with it, you can cage them in this like rusted looking cage, right? And it's the equivalent of putting them in a hook.
Right.
But he also has an attack where you basically take that same trail and instead of leaving it behind, you could launch it forward. And it goes through walls.
Oh no.
So I've had moments where like survivors are trying to like go around a corner or they go through a window. So I just like try to lead the track of it and I can like just hit them through the wall with it. Oh my god, bro, it's so busted.
Get hooked.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
really fun, though.
You really dig those
asymmetrical multiplayer.
Those asymmetrical multiplayer games. Thank you. I was trying to think of the word.
Yeah.
You really like those because you were real into the one that was what, Predator?
Predator.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that game makes me so sad, dude.
Tell me your frustrations.
The matchmaking times are just ridiculous for that game. I've legitimately sat for 20 minutes to 30 minutes waiting for a match.
Oh no.
And that's just entirely too much.
That's a feels bad, man.
Yeah, that's entirely too much. I'm just like, you know what? I love it. I love what they did with the feel of the Predator. Like they nailed his movement kit and his
technology and all that.
Yeah, like his parkour and all that. But it sucks that it just takes so long to get into a game.
Not enough people playing it.
Yeah, and now they're bringing it to Steam, so now they're trying to get people to play it.
Good,
because it was restricted to the Epic launcher.
Yeah, which not everybody's at.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a garbage Storm Dancer's brace, but an incredible Wings of Sacred Dawn, sitting at a 68 base stat roll.
Ooh. You should see the stat roll on my helmet right now.
1 second. Damn! What? How in the what was the base stats on this thing?
68.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah.
That's a little nasty, Nim. That might be illegal. You might
yeah.
You might be going to prison. I wasn't aware they could get that high. I thought the highest was like in the early 90s.
So Powerful Friends is essentially what's boosting that to 106.
Right. I forgot about that mod.
Yeah.
Oh man, jeez. I need to go run a dungeon.
Yeah, this dropped from a Prime and Grandma guy.
Dang. Sheesh.
Yeah.
It's looking a little spooked there, buddy. Yo, Jonathan, what's up? We saw your alt on here earlier. Don't try to hide. We saw you. This is an awesome looking outfit. Oh, this is all the raid gear. Looking good. So you got that from a Prime Ingram?
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
Yeah, primes actually are pretty useful.
I dig that. Yeah, I thought God rolled stat stuff like that only dropped from raids and dungeons.
I haven't run a dungeon in forever.
Yeah, we saw your alt on here, Jonathan. It was, what was it? Thickest something?
Thickums McLarge.
Yeah, Thickums McLarge. Season rank 192. We saw you. I know it was you. I know you've been secretly binging on your Destiny addiction. Use that with DMT and PvP. Nice. Oh, right. That's nasty. And DMT itself is already such a nasty gun with them stats. Woo. Woo. Got a 69 Ophidian aspect the other day from a lost sector. Dang. That is not bad at all. Alright, Nem, I'll leave the choice up to you. We can keep running Nightfalls or go do whatever it is you want.
You know what? Let's go do a dungeon.
Okay, which one?
Either Pit or Shattered Throne.
Okay. Do you have a favorite out of the two of those?
No.
Not making this easy. You know what? I haven't run. The last time I ran Pit was when I was running with you. So let's do that again.
Okay.
This is probably the dungeon that I've run the least.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. Just I've run Shattered Throne. Can't tell you how many times. I run Prophecy fairly often, but Pit I don't. Yo, my brother, the Destiny addiction we back in 2015. I wish. I wish we were back in 2015, Jonathan. Oh my goodness. Exploring the wastes in the Cosmodrome. You and I doing our weekly sesh of Nightfalls and then running Crota's Inn, 2-man in Crota's Inn. It was good times. They're both both of those choices are Hive. Nim can't choose between his children. I mean, you're not wrong. Yo, Ballsy, good to see you, man. What's the haps? My life loving slaps. Doing pretty good, man. Getting a little bit of Destiny time in. Running a dungeon now, getting some Pinnacle gear.
Oh, I need to warn you about this dungeon right now, TBL. It's kind of a nasty bug going on with Shattered Throne. I mean, not Shattered, with Pit.
Explain.
So Chamber of Suffering, right?
Yeah.
There's usually a pretty big chance that the 3 immune ogres don't disappear.
Oh.
So they
no.
just sit at the door, blasting you the entire time.
That's not allowed.
Right? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, I'm reading the bylaws right now. I'm pretty sure there's something in here about that being illegal.
Hive said, we don't care.
Oh, no. Okay, so we're going to have to deal with, we potentially may have to deal with spooky ogres. Excellent.
Yeah, if you wipe, they go away, but if
but
you
have
just
to
do
wipe.
it from the beginning, yeah. Like, there's a pretty big chance they'll come in to spook us.
Not a fan of that.
Bonk.
Kaboom.
Okay, we got weird bug thing, pizza slice and spider.
Pizza slice burger.
Yeah. I think one of them is like right down here. Yeah, the last one is here.
Pizza slice burger is all the way over to the right, because of course it is.
It would be.
Hey Jonathan, want to get a free dungeon run in for Pinnacle gear?
It's the wizard.
Ew. This is the one you can only hurt with the sword, right?
With the projectile of the sword.
Gross. I wonder if Two-Tailed Fox can still suppress her, even if she's not taking damage. Let's find out. Uh-oh, stinky.
She has the effect over her head. I just run out of sword ammo, though.
Oh, great. Aren't they supposed to spawn sword dudes in all these rooms?
Outside of them.
Outside of them. See? Haven't played in forever.
There should be one spawning on this bridge.
Man, come get these free gains. By the way, you feeling better, buddy? Yeah, you're having a... Yeah, he was having a rough time of it the other day.
Ooh, I'll take the heavy.
Destiny, what's that? A game sometimes played. Oh, I fell off the cliff. I gotta find the elevator to get back up.
Come on, game. Spawn the fucking knight. There it is. Oh, and he fell. Of course he would.
Remember, it's gotta waste as much of your time as possible.
Fucking clearly.
Yeah, finally feel back up to speed. Good. Sorry to hear you got accidentally bodied. I just got into Dying Light and the Yakuza series. Oh, well, that'll make Jonathan happy.
I got a sword.
Dying Light 2 is about to drop, isn't it?
I think it's in development, yeah.
Like, I remember
Mirror's
there
Edge
being...
with zombies.
Yeah, and you know what? It worked.
It did.
It was a fun game. Alright, my little brother Jen, he loved that. He loved that silly game. But it was good.
Yeah, I played it with my little brother as well. It's pretty fun. Drop kicking zombies in the face was always a good time.
Oh my gosh, watching the ragdolls as they fly off the top of whatever roof you're on and
Yeah.
bounce against things. It was great. I think my only complaint about it was I think they were a little aggressive on the whole your weapons and gear break thing. I think they could probably calm that down when you get to in-game. I don't,
you know what?
I don't need my
Yeah,
gun
there's-
breaking.
The other one that we need to go is like way the fuck down there. You want to split up?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, this man just fucking hijacked my sword.
That's right. If you're going to drop it, I'm going to take it.
The actual thievery.
Get jacked. Yes, Friday night. It's slated for this year. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, you mean the Friday night is a reference to Yakuza. I get it. I was about to say, wait, Dying Light 2 comes out Friday?
Oh, jeez.
Alright, got the door open. It is the... Oh. Eyeball mans. Get blocked.
Oh, you got the Shrieker?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, and there's the two ogres are knocking my aim around. Stop. Ah! Alright,
buddy.
Shrieker's dead. I gave my life. Yeah, release date is the end of the year, I think. I got Yakuza Origin series, and I'm starting with 0. Right on, dude. They took everything about the Dead Island series and improved it tenfold. They did. And that's what Dying Light really was. It was a natural evolution of Dead Island with some Mirror's Edge thrown in. And it worked so well for such a weird conglomeration of things, because it's a parkour, first-person action kind of RPG sort of shooter with zombies. It's a weird mixture, but it worked. It really worked. Oh no, did you spawn me all the way back up here? Really? Really looking forward to Dying Light 2, the story that it's going to tell.
Ooh, also, have you ever heard of Vermintide 2?
I have.
I recently got it, and I've been playing with Gamma Trap,
Uh-huh.
and that fun, dude. It's pretty fun.
Vermintide
like-
2 was...
Yeah, it's almost like a Left 4 Dead, but within like
Yep.
an old medieval kind of like setting.
That was one of the last games I remember being reviewed by Total Biscuit before he passed away. And
Oh, gotcha.
looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it gets super fucking hectic. Also, Knight, please fucking spawn. Holy shit.
You got your sword jacked.
Fucking guy.
I think I've got one down here, so bring it to
He
you.
just spawned.
He just wanted to make sure he wasted as much time as possible.
Oh, you absolutely know it.
And then when an alternative popped up, he was like, oh, okay. Yeah, you can have your stuff now.
So if you had the eyeball, that means I have the Dank Souls Knight.
Get bodied, Mr. Heretical Knight. Oh, wait. You guys two-manning POH? Yep.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, alright. I didn't even get up there. I was coming to help, I swear.
He was coming to rank check my sword again.
Listen, if you don't want your sword stolen, don't have a sword.
You make a very, very compelling point.
I love these swords as a travel option.
Right.
Just the infinite swing. I'll take those, thank you.
There we are.
Hey,
Ooh,
Heartbreak
Blasphemer.
Ridge, good to see you.
Blasphemer, come on, be good. Be good.
Be okay, be okay. Dreambane Bond. Yay. Oh no! That's what I get for making fun of the rewards. I fell off a cliff. The one spot where you could die in this room.
Jesus.
Unfortunate.
That's what happens, John.
What did we learn? Don't tease your loot.
Let's see, what are you? Okay. Well, that sucks. All right. Click on.
Lucas says, want some help or y'all good? I mean, we don't need help, but if you want to join for free rewards, it's up to you. Go for it. Just say you want to join. That's all you got to do. Just say you want in.
Who?
Weakest. Excuse me, coming through. When playing Dying Light, my heart actually starts pounding when nightfall hits. That was the fact that that night causes such a change. Man, that's what I get for reading comments while traveling. I loved that whole notion of nightfall making things far more dangerous. You know, you got your ferals and whatnot coming out at night. What a great game. One of the best in the whole, you know, zombie apocalypse genre. Ow, my knees go crunch. That ogre is running. Like he is going with the full sprint. Slip slide. Travel option with no glide. I mean, scuffed travel option. That's right, look at me, big boy. Leave the man with the orb alone.
No. It's
Dang.
not allowed on.
Dang.
I will forever hold that.
You're gonna hold that grudge?
I'm gonna hold that grudge until the day I'm in the dirt. I found the sword glide, and I will take that to my grave. I will hold that grudge against Bungie.
They stole your movement option.
I founded that shit.
This man was sitting here on the moon in 2014 like, wait a second, I can fly. And you got robbed. Woo!
Part of the reason I quit the game. Not really.
That's the real reason? It's because
no, I'm just
it's because your sword glide got stolen?
maybe a little bit.
I wonder what these runes say.
I don't even play Portlock.
Hey man, I understand.
Do you?
And for what it's worth, I'm sorry they got you in trouble, Hector.
Just let me know how Vault of Glass is when you can't relic glide.
Ooh. Ooh.
Blocking the Templar's teleports with no relic glide, have fun. Zipping around the battlefield. God, I missed that.
Looking like a Weenor.
Hey.
Alright, all three are unlocked.
Alright, cool.
I hope that's fun though. I really hope they nail Vault.
I do too.
It's kind
I'm
of hard
looking
not
forward
to. The only way they
Right.
wouldn't nail it is if they nerf all the guns, which
Sweating. Start sweating.
let's be real. It's Bungie.
I mean, big Efferino.
And they could look
Probably.
at Fatebringer and be like, do we make it an exotic? Do we strip the element? Do we remove Firefly and Outlaw? How about all three?
What made this gun good? Yeah, let's take that out.
Yeah, it might happen. I'm hoping it doesn't, but I'm a realist.
I'm hoping it doesn't because, and you know, that was the topic we had on the podcast a while back. Somebody asked the question of what weapon we're most looking forward to coming back and what weapon we're dreading the most. And for me, the weapon I'm dreading the most coming back is Vision of Confluence, because scout rifles suck in D2.
Yeah.
They largely suck, and that was the greatest of the D1 scouts.
They need to make it a 27 mag with full auto, and if it's anything less, then no one will use it. They have
Yeah.
to make a weapon that people want to use and want to chase to run your
Correct.
content that you're revamping. The same
Okay.
thing with stuff like Praetorian Foil. Increase the drop chance on it, because that was the rarest gun to get, even more so than the classic Templar encounter. No one
Yeah.
got foil.
Nobody got it.
It's like no one got to play with those weapons because they just didn't drop. I mean, at least in foil's case. Same thing with what's the LFG? God, it eludes me.
Corrective measure.
Yeah, make it 100 mag, void LMG. I don't see a problem with it. That thing was stable as all get out too. Don't touch that either.
That I'm not
Hey.
worried about, because they've introduced a lot of LMGs that are similar to it. We've basically got like the spiritual successor to the BTRD in the game right now.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That
They've-
good, huh? Because that was the most busted LMG in all of D2.
in all of year one of D1, the BTRD was just the most well-rounded monster you could get.
It was a chef's kiss.
Just delicioso.
If you got a
Wait, we're
good
already
roll-
done?
Alright.
Yeah, Apes duplicated the orb.
Oh, thank you, Abe. Thank you, weakest. Oh, I got a
I'm just
premonition.
worried that they will do the exact opposite,
Yeah.
and you'll have a 8 mag Fatebringer with just Outlaw.
Well,
That's,
they already said that Dragonfly was coming back on it, or they
Okay.
teased it.
right.
Have people
'Cause-
done the math on Dragonfly versus Firefly?
I
And
don't know.
how they compare.
I know there's been some comparisons on some of the subreddits. I don't know how exactly they match up.
Yeah, I don't know the exact numbers, but I know that Dragonfly's AOE is bigger than Firefly's.
Hmm.
Okay. Gotcha. But it's just all a matter of if that element's staying
Oh no.
intact.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
Because it's either they're either going to make it a kinetic with osmosis, like
Yeah.
osmosis
Yeah.
in like either Dragonfly or osmosis in like Outlaw or something.
I keep getting cucked by walls. Sad. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. I'm just
No, you're
mad.
No, you're good. You're good.
I can see them making it osmosis, but they still need to preserve either a 13 mag or drop it to an 11 mag and give us Hammer Forge back on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
or,
please.
Or send it just to get that extra little Amos's snap.
Give me those D1 headshot hitboxes.
Delicioso.
Yeah, I mean, Vault of Glass weapons are something different. Yo,
I think
thank
we
you.
I
have
think
a
we can pretty
legacy.
much agree that
Yeah.
Foil is going to have Reservoir Burst.
I think
God,
that's what
yes.
it's going to be, yeah. And good. It should.
Yeah.
That I wouldn't be surprised if it's Praetorian Foil that's rocking Reservoir Burst and Subsistence
What
or
if-
something like that. Granted,
What
I
if
wouldn't mind.
Hezin's-
Good.
Sorry. What if Hezin's Vengeance comes with G and H?
With what? Oh, grenades and horseshoes?
Mm-hmm.
Instead
Bring
of the mini Mervs that it used to have?
Oh yeah.
That'd be. On one hand, I like that because it'd be a PvP rocket. On the other hand, I don't, because like I liked the mini Mervs in D1. It's kind of what made it a suitable backup Gjallarhorn.
Mm-hmm.
It was a stronger version of clusters.
Or the clusters become Vex pools.
Wait, but that smells.
I mean, that's the Vex.
Well, yeah, you read about
Make
that.
it-
Vex
make
smell.
it make it mountain dual pulls of AOE. See this? This is why you need to hire me, Bungie.
Pay
I got some
me.
good ideas. I might give you shit. But I got some good ideas.
You got a big
It just-
forehead, probably because you got so many good ideas.
That's right. Although, if you shot your teammates with it, you could grief them and have them to cleanse more often.
Ew.
I control Sean.
You put that blight on me? Don't you put that blight on me, Ricky Bobby?
I mean, I'm the relic holder most of the time anyway, so I'll just be relic dropping,
Ew.
shoot you once, and then cleanse you just to troll your ass.
How dare you?
I think one of the things that we got to see too, how it's going to perform in this current thing is, or current sandbox is found verdict.
Yeah, that was a shotgun with it was a PvE shotgun. It was one of those rapid fire ones, not a whole lot of range. And those aren't in an awful place here in D2. You know, the 7th Seraph Shotty is like one of the primary PvE shotguns right now.
Yeah, I love mine in PvP, honestly.
Yeah, it's not bad in
Yeah.
PvP either.
Just cause like I can do the quick follow up shots with it.
Yep. Just bloop bloop.
Yeah.
Easy money.
They need to
Shoot dead.
find another alternative to what's that perk that comes on kilos?
Trench barrel.
Yeah,
Sad.
they need to find another alternative.
Pull me
to
through,
a lot of
boys.
shotties.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not supposed to res me here. You're supposed to pull me. That's the point of dying.
No scum teleporting for you.
I want to be a scum. Yo, Rock,
No.
good to see you, man. Welcome back. So who are you going to be literally carrying today? Carry me, Vogue Senpai? Stop it. Stop it. Nobody's carrying you. You are the backpack.
Nobody give sleeper to TPL and we went VOD, please.
Oh, no. Not again.
You better not bring that shit. You're
I'm gonna.
kill yourself.
I'm going to bring it just for you, Jonathan. You know, you guys are going to
I'm not gonna be in that party, so you're not sweating me.
You will be in that party, Jonathan. You have no
Nope, I'm gonna
choice.
be sitting here watching.
Nope.
I get to watch the hilarity ensue.
Nope. You're going to be there.
Hey, anybody remember this Jumbo puzzle? Just wing it.
You are our designated relic holder. This is why we pay you.
Oh boy, I can't wait to crunch my legs on Bungie architecture. Boy, I just can't wait.
I mean, I'd imagine that's going to be better. Jumping and mounting mechanics in D2 are honestly way better than they were in D1.
You are way too hopeful. They might have just copied and pasted it. For all you know. I'm gonna walk in, I'm gonna stub my little toe and pass.
Nope.
What?
Dang.
And then the corners
Rude.
of time just claim me.
just have the architect just be lost in time forever. Well,
Sitting there pointing at me.
Got him. You stubbed your toe on an incline that was slightly too high.
Meanwhile, the hobgoblins just look at me like, what happened?
Where'd he go? Yeah, what did this dude just say? He just cussed at me. Rude.
Oh, you know what I would love for them to do? It's unlikely that it'll happen. I want them to add the mythical 7th chest.
Oh, they have to. There's no choice. They've got to do it.
It'll just be Glimmer and Planetary Mask.
No!
Yeah.
Not Spirit Bloom!
Oh no! Wait! I walked off the cliff. I'm sorry, Nim. This is my fault.
This fucking guy.
I was trying to get out of the line of sight.
This fucking guy.
What if Spirit Bloom is actually the path you need to upgrade or put mods on the new fog weapons?
Oh no!
And the only way you can get it is by running fog.
Oh my god.
This cursed conversation. This is a
Truly.
cursed conversation.
D1 vibes right there.
Sean only dislikes it because he knows some of the stuff I say might be true.
Might? No, not again. Not like this.
It might happen, Sean.
I mean, I think some of the things you're saying are more than likely.
I'm just speaking from experience. We have to incentivize people to get the secret chest that no one wants to pick up after the Templar encounter.
What about the Africa chest?
Oh, the Africa chest needs to be picked up. You don't block those teleports, you're washed. You're actually inting, bro.
Dang.
Though that is going to be fun to see how people tackle that without relic gliding. I mean, it probably is going to be a tighter window, but people that have experience will be fine. I think hunters will be fine with a control jump.
Right.
And Titans can probably just they can't skate anymore and they don't have garrison, so it might be a little bit more difficult. But
Yo, Weakest, did you just duplicate that?
that should be fine.
You are a big brain. Good job.
Well, you know, there was one that kind of fell off a cliff.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It's
Do you want to talk about it, Sean?
I do not.
It'd be interesting to see if they changed up the jumping puzzle and the RP guide.
I expect the jumping puzzle right before, you reach the glass throne to be different.
I expect you not to be able to just jump straight out off of the second flat.
Yeah, because we have a lot of movement options that are way better here in D2.
Oh,
way better.
Crash, yeah. You can just take off and thunder crash right to the end. If you go back to D1 with like thunder crash, oh boy,
Yep.
that'd be fun.
Dawn
That or
Blades
Nova
would,
Warp.
yeah, Nova Warp can fly across. Dawn Blade would just be able to laugh. I don't even think you need to pop your super for Dawn Blade.
Yeah.
Between the swords and whatnot, you just be able to refresh your air dodge. So I think the jumping puzzle there is probably going to be a little different.
They might extend the distance or just change it entirely or put up barriers.
Something like that, yeah.
Hold the fuck up.
Or just mix in oracles that you have to pop as you go to spawn platforms.
Do you have a complaint, Mr. Nim?
I think the chest spawned the engram and just yeeted it off the edge. And I'm about to review some gameplay right now because
Review the
there
footage.
is nothing. There's nothing for me to pick up right there.
Oh, 65. That's not bad.
And she like, thank you, come again.
Review the footage. Flag on the play. We're pulling up the camera now.
Call mulligan on this shit.
Imagine if they even have Spirit Bloom on the chest, right? When it's a planetary resource you can't use. Because there's no vendors there. You have no use for Spirit Bloom. So imagine you still get it. It just takes up space in your inventory. That's all it's there for. Yeah, that's right.
For it yet.
You take it. I'm looking forward to it, though. I think
It absolutely yeeted my engram.
Did you go to the tape?
Yep.
we've reviewed the play.
We've reviewed the results, and it looks like the chest did indeed yeet the engram between the tower.
5 yards for Team Nimothy.
5 yards for Team Zolnak. What do you mean?
You know what? I still got time. You guys want to do Shattered Throne?
Sure. I'm gonna have to yoink that hot and spicy thrall away.
Oh yeah. Get that checkpoint and hold on to that. Easy catalyst farming later.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it for heir apparent.
Yeah. Depends on how much of a lazy port they did. I'm thinking. We talked a bit about this earlier in the stream. I'm pretty sure it's going to be mostly the same experience. I think that was the image Bungie was trying to convey last week when they were talking about when they, gave us our official information about Vault of Glass. I think it's going to be mostly the same experience with a few minor differences and maybe a jumping puzzle, and they're going to add way more enemies. Like Nim said earlier in the stream, the amount of enemies we can have in any bit of content now is much greater than what it used to be. Feeding Frenzy Quick Draw, not bad. Not bad.
Plus, I feel like the amount of CC that like DT
Yeah.
is just much greater.
we are way more powerful.
Although you don't feel it.
Not always, but when you, if you step back and you really look at the reality of the thing, we are vastly more powerful in D2 than we were in D1. I mean, we have ridiculous weapons like Trinity Ghoul that can just trivialize. Like, I'm thinking of the well section of the Templar's Well when you got the fanatics spawning in mid. One Trinity Ghoul shot wipes that entire wave.
True.
Just one Trinity Ghoul shot. So they're gonna have to up the amount of enemies they're throwing at you. And then of course we're gonna have champions. You're gonna have the chicken leg, the chicken leg Thydras coming at you. There's probably going to be some barrier champions and whatnot. I think the Gorgons will probably be updated, but it's not going to be a huge. I mean, look at the Devil's Lair. Look at the Omnigul Strike. Look at the Fallen Saber. There wasn't huge changes there.
You'll probably have Cyclops instead of Hobgoblins for those platforms too.
Ooh, that would be interesting because
you'll probably just be getting sniped at with purple beams.
Ooh, that would suck. they replace the snipers with Cyclops. That'd be.
It might be every other one. You might have a Cyclops, then a Hob, so it's shooting each side. Like each side has one Cyclops, so you have to have a sniper dedicated.
I'd be okay with that.
Back in VOG, you would just have maybe one or two people sniping the Hobs around the map while everyone else focused. Now you're gonna have to have.
I need you to stop this, weakest. No, Titans aren't allowed to drop in medals. You cut that out.
Are Titans winning or
no?
It's just about even, actually.
Okay.
Well, for today,
right
it's
now.
just about reset just happened.
I was holding on to, so I decided
Yeah, reset hit like
you-
17 minutes ago, but
cut
it's
that
been
out?
between Warlocks and Hunters.
Titans aren't allowed to win this year's Guardian game, so you just need you to minimum distance from that platform. Thank you, sir. This is Hunters and Warlocks. But all right, I'm ready to go when you guys are.
Same.
But yeah, I mostly agree with what you were saying, Jonathan.
Kind of want Hunters to win, just
Yeah.
so I can go on Twitter and be like, "Hey, Hunters, congrats on your 4-inch statue."
Look at him. He's only got 4 inches.
You got that baby pinky going on.
Hey, a little bit of a baby carrot there. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for VOG. I'm looking forward to running that experience. But man, they really need to nail it with the weapons. You can't be bringing back Vault of Glass weapons and have them be bougie ass D2 versions. You can't do
The
that.
armor. Same thing with the armor.
We're
Gotta
pretty.
nail the armor.
We're pretty sure it's going to be the same set of armor. Like Nim mentioned earlier in one of the splash screens they put out last week, it shows Guardians wearing the classic Vault of Glass gear,
Nice.
and one of them has Vex, so I'm assuming it's going to be the same armor, and I'm okay with that. I've got no problem with that, as long
I'd be
as
okay with them having the base set and then having a set of ornaments for like the challenge mode.
yeah, and we know that
Yeah.
the challenge mode is going to be dropping in July, so I'd be
What are they calling it? Prestige or hard mode or what?
I think just challenge mode.
Okay, that's fine.
Hold on, let me pull up the
Good old calendar.
the calendar because they
I
have it on
haven't
there.
kept up with much, so I'm kind of out of the loop. Last thing I ran was like a raid back in December, maybe.
Yeah, you don't play this game.
I had no reason to at the time, and then other things just happened.
All right, so let's see. Solstice of Heroes. July 6th is when Solstice of Heroes starts, and Vault of Glass difficulty options is what they're calling it. Difficulty options. Just call it hard mode. There was no need to change that.
They've gone through so many vernaculars when it comes to like hard mode, prestige, challenge mode.
Challenge. Just call it hard mode. Just pick
Hard mode.
one.
Easy.
It worked back
Easy.
then. You have your normal raid and your hard raid. That's fine. But we know that Grandmaster is going to be dropping. I wonder if it's going to be Grandmaster. Because that's
Grandmaster Vault?
Yeah, because they mentioned they wanted to add basically Grandmaster versions of all of their in-game content. So the system we have with Grandmaster Nightfalls and Adept weapons, they want to add it to dungeons and raids and all that kind of stuff. So I wonder if, and they mentioned that they want to have that out before the end of the year. So I wonder if that's what it's going to be. If it's going to be Grandmaster Vault of Glass.
Honestly, though, like with Grandmaster and stuff like that, this is actually my current gripe with Grandmaster Nightfalls and stuff like that. It's like I don't care for it if it's not like rewarding.
Yep.
And like I was talking to someone, they were telling me, like, yeah, but you get like all these like double drops in one. I'm like, bro, I've had that shit for like the past 5 years. I don't want any more of it.
Double drops of things I've already got 37 copies of? Question mark?
Yeah.
That doesn't matter to me. Which is why I was happy when they added in this whole Adept system. That's good. I'm glad. I think it's a good start. It needs to be expanded on, but I think it was a good start. What are your problems?
Look. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, they put Shadow Price and they put
Palindrome.
fucking Swarm and Palindrome.
Swarm,
like,
yeah.
Bro, I fucking had those weapons already. What makes you think I want to go and get them again? And like, no, give me something fucking new.
But Nim, they have a new mod slot.
I don't give a shit.
I can just feel John smiling. Like, yes, you understand.
Yeah.
Here's why I didn't mind them adding in those D1 weapons for the Nightfall Adept. It's their initial run of the Nightfall Adept thing. I think this is what they put in to kind of try to entice those old players to be like, oh, hey, look, it's Palindrome and like,
yeah,
and Swarm and whatnot. I fully expect them. I fully expect them to put in new stuff. In the
Let me
future.
tell you, as an old player, I don't give a shit about it.
Right? I mean, I thought it was cool. I think it's cool that it's there, but I do expect new stuff to pop in, and I do hope that they change part of their Adept system, because some of these things should be a mod in addition to what we've got, rather than a mod substituting one of the mod slots there.
Yeah.
So get on it, Bungie.
Like, I think my biggest gripe with it is that, like, we had probably the best reward system of strikes in D1 with the skeleton keys and proper unique looking gear, and somehow they're still not seeing that, you know, having that unique set of armor
still scratching
was
their chin,
beneficial.
like, how do we get people to play our content? We were playing your content.
Yeah.
Like, we used to log on to D1 just to play strikes.
Yeah.
Don't do that anymore. Jonathan and I used to spend afternoons perfecting echo chamber runs just to get them as fast as possible so we could farm up an Imago loop.
Yeah.
All I ever got was Imago poop, but we did it.
Same.
It was they had good systems in place to incentivize grinding.
It was a sad 6 minutes, another sad 6 minutes, and another sad 6 minutes.
We
One
did it
after another.
again.
And we did it again.
That's right, because there was stuff to grind.
And we could never get the Undying Mind Cheese to work, unfortunately. We always would just mess it up, so we would just go farm the PlayStation exclusive strike.
Which worked out because, you know, it was faster than everything else.
Yeah, mostly. Skeleton key system worked really well. I still don't know why they haven't brought that back yet.
I don't. That's literally like the most frustrating fucking thing right now with like the game, because like I like you guys, or like Sean said, it kept him playing. It kept me playing. Like I played the fuck out of the Strike playlist to get my perfect Darkblade Spite, and I never got it. But you know what? I kept fucking playing it because I'm like, shit, I want this role. And like right now, there's literally no points to playing a Strike.
Same thing for the PvP heads that went and farmed Omnigul for a grasp.
Exactly.
They went out of their way, went out of their game mode to go farm a weapon that would benefit them in their game mode.
Yeah.
Farmed Omnigul for hours and hours and hours trying to get a perfect grasp. Like, you incentivize people to jump out of their lane to go play other content. You could do that with Gambit, you could do that with PvP, you could do that with
it was a good like ecosystem between splitting up like the PvE playtime to get stuff to use in PvP.
Right.
I just don't know why they haven't brought that back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same reason they changed the way factions work into faction rallies. The same reason they did any of that stuff. It wasn't broke, so they broke it.
Don't remind me.
They just masked it as Guardian games.
Yeah. Oh no.
You miss faction rallies? Here's some bounties.
Here's some
They
bounties.
did
Get to
a
work.
day of dirty.
They did.
They did Lakshmi dirty. I don't care about a lock.
Nobody does.
Nobody should. Man's pansy.
Man, ain't
We gotta
gonna
go.
work.
We gotta run.
Yo, we
Get out
gotta
of the
go.
system.
It's time to run. Go.
But those shaders, though,
At least in the first year.
I gotta get the hangman.
Yeah. And then
I twitch. I gotta get it.
in D2 it was like, hey, do you like brown? I hope you like brown. No, what's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
Nobody likes brown shaders.
Ugh.
Unless you're maybe Jordan, who's weird.
Oh, Jordan will run around in some orange and brown and purple nonsense.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, what are you wearing?
Nice
what a-
digs, Jordan. Thanks,
what are
man. I'm
those?
sitting in the back like, Sean, your brother needs help. We need to get him a tailor, and we need to get him a brothel.
A tailor and a brothel.
That man's gonna walk into the club with the brown and purple, like, hey, lady. Like, Jordan, that's not the way.
Oh, hey, ladies. I'm here. Like, dang.
Doing the Zemo dance and shit.
Yeah.
That man's walking into the club with a green auto rifle.
Oh, no.
You know he would.
I am here. Oh my god, I miss that kid.
I love Jay, but damn, sometimes he would just make
Questionable decisions.
uh-huh.
Man, this raid's taking really long. Let me check everybody's gear. Jordan, why are you using a blue auto rifle? It looks cool, man. What are you doing?
So the oracles we were popping earlier when we wiped twice on the left side. It all makes sense now.
Oh, what a goofy kid. I think they said master, not grandmaster for the Vault of Glass. That would make sense. But that general system is what I think they're bringing to raids, and I think that's fine. I think that kind of enhanced difficulty where you limit the power level and throw in a bunch of champions, whatever, that's fine as long as the rewards are there. I don't mind it. Yo, TBL, what's up? What do you think about the stasis sidearm? I think it's interesting. I wonder how it's going to work. Is it going to have, like, all of the effects of stasis where, like, you shoot somebody and they get frozen? Or, well, not just frozen, but they get slowed before they get frozen? Because if so, that's going to be really annoying.
PvP.
I don't think so. I think I think it might work like a kill clip
Yeah, that's
type
what the
of a
trailer
thing.
showed.
Yeah.
The trailer just showed someone getting a kill, then, like, reloading a special round that froze that Vex.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Design-wise, it looks dope.
It's like a frosty Devil's Ruin.
Yeah. Everything I saw in that trailer, design-wise, deserves a raise.
Yeah, environmental team deserves all the money.
Rest of it I can't speak for, though.
Yeah.
I kind of hold my breath when it comes to actual like gameplay and balance things, but the environments and the armor and the weapons look dope.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, the weapons this upcoming season are probably some of the more unique looking weapons, and that's good.
Yeah.
Like, a game like this needs crazy fucking looking weapons like that.
Also, is true. Did anyone else notice the Tron vibe? Like, literally looks like Tron.
Yeah, it's the same sort of aesthetic that they had in the Prophecy Dungeon. I dig it.
No.
Stinky, smelly, pushing ogre.
You gotta send it and hope that ogre pushes.
Yeah.
I
I'm
love
playing with a
doing
bunch
that.
I'm playing with a bunch of warlocks. That's what I tried to do the first time. No.
Don't blame us for your failure. We didn't die, you did.
He is 100% correct.
No. Just because Nim and I are smart enough to sit back and not ape challenge the ogres who push you, don't blame us.
There's a reason why that man's name is Apes Anonymous, alright?
Yo, I need Vex Mythic class too. You know what? I really should have foreseen.
I don't know why. It's probably gonna be the nerf version. They can't bring that back in its original form.
Well, I mean, they didn't even bring it back in its original form in Age of Triumph. I
Well,
think.
no, they can't.
Yeah.
That thing would melt.
We don't need any more 3 or 4 shot kill.
I think it really depends too if whether they're going to leave it as a fusion rifle or if they're going to label it an auto rifle.
I would hope
Because
an auto.
Because the way, like, if it's a fusion rifle with high impact stats, that thing is going to destroy.
Yep. Oh wait, hold on. Nim, swap characters.
This ain't it.
This is the throwaway.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I'm in the throwaway.
It's the one after it's after the.
Oh, you
Ogre
mean
Man's.
the one up? Okay, you're talking about the other throwaway. This is the. I didn't realize you were calling that the throwaway too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I get what you mean. So they're like, wait, what do you mean? This is a throwaway.
So is this what y'all use now that they took away IO?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I
You just get this checkpoint or the one right before the final boss, and
Oh, yep.
you
Are
can
you
just
guys
sit
want me
here
to-
and farm.
To die as well, so you can.
No, you can
get
go.
the checkpoint. Or okay.
You can go.
Go.
Go. Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Mhm. Pizza time.
Yeah.
Pizza time.
Literal
Glad
curious
you
is
caught on them.
Adept and Gilded is worth for time investment. I agree. I like the system. It's something worthwhile to go after. It's a reason to go into those games.
Isn't
Or-
gilding like the people who get like Gilded Conqueror? Aren't they only holding onto that title for like 2 weeks and then it resets?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, the golding on it resets. If your base Conqueror title remains, it's not going to have that gold sheen again when next season starts.
Right. So they had it for 2 weeks.
They had it for 2 weeks.
3 weeks, but, yeah.
A whole 3 weeks of having a shiny title.
I have a question.
Enjoy. Yeah.
Are there any sources in the game to guarantee higher stat rolled armor?
Yes.
Yes. Dungeons.
Dungeons,
Raids.
trials,
Yeah.
Iron Banner, raid, basically any in-game content.
So the easiest, like, but most RNG aspect is prime engrams.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you were in stream earlier on, but I have a helmet that dropped from a prime engram with a 68 base stat roll.
I saw the
And-
nutty stats you put on it.
It was
Yeah.
nasty.
So I got that from a prime, but things like dungeons and raids and Iron Banner, Iron Banner as well is pretty easy to get high
So,
stat
right,
thing because
time
that's a
sink.
constant thing.
Yeah, you're getting constant armor in Iron Banner. But yeah, basically any in-game content.
Gotcha. Man, I love seeing the Streamax skeleton keys and have strike specific armor with high stat rolls.
Wouldn't that be nice? And especially since Bungie is making it so that your armor grind is coming to an end next season. If you've got God rolled armor, then you're good. You're good to go. You don't need to grind up any more armor because you're going to have it's going to be ornaments, universal ornaments, and transmog moving forward. So once you've got one God rolled bit of armor, you can just keep it forever and make it look however you want.
Mm-hmm.
So now is the time to start introducing
I
those
thought
armor
they-
sets.
The way you were going, that I thought they were gonna let you upgrade individual stats
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
via currency sinks, but
Recalibration. We were talking about that earlier in the stream too. Wouldn't that
that's
be
just
nice?
hope. That's just wishful thinking.
Yeah. I don't know if you've kept up with Outriders, John, but they put in the they finally put out the update that is paying
That
people
fixed?
back.
Paying people back?
Yeah, people who lost their account have had their accounts
Oh.
restored now,
Inventory wipe.
and they're also they've also been given a bit of a buff in that all of the gear that they got back is god rolled. And when I say god rolled, I mean god rolled beyond the point that you can reach in normal games.
Oh.
All right, my wizard's dead. Oh, you guys went over there.
They've been without their accounts for some of them upwards of like a month, so I'm not
Yeah.
terribly mad at that.
I'm not mad at it.
I mean, they have been unable to play the game for the past three to 4 weeks, so
Right.
that's okay. For them to get back on their feet, I think that's a perfect fix. But they need to address the other issues.
Yeah, but like the thing is, and this has caused kind of a new controversy. I'll let you grab that one, Nim, or whoever grabbed the other ones.
We all pick it up when somebody grabs it.
Oh, okay, that makes it easy. All right, where do you guys want to set up?
Right here's fine.
Okay. But the thing is, Jonathan, when I say that they got god rolled stat rolls, I mean they got legendary weapons at 99k power. And god rolled stats on all of their armor and all that kind of stuff. So they got stats beyond what you can feasibly attain in the normal game. And so that's causing kind of a rift right now between people who are really happy that, you know, their accounts got reimbursed and they got this god roll gear. Oh, that's not the only thing they got. They also got any epic gear they had in their inventory now has unrestricted mod access. Meaning they were gifted one tier 3 mod base on their purple gear, and so they can run purple gear now with two tier 3 mods.
Okay, that's a little excessive.
So they have unrestricted mod access on their purples. You don't have that.
Nah.
I don't have that. So the community's kind of split right now between being really happy that they did all that for people who lost their account, which I think is fine, but people who are like, but like normal players don't get this.
We can't run 2 tier 3s on
Yeah.
epic gear.
I can't do that.
Yeah, it's like that's a little
Nutty.
yeah.
So
and-
we were talking earlier about what they should do. I think what they should do is that's perfectly fine. I'm perfectly happy they did that for people who lost their accounts because good God, they lost their accounts. They should make it so that you can achieve the same thing via crafting. Make it so that for a significant in-game resource cost, you can say take a weapon and automatically max out its firepower, just like you can in the Division with the recalibration table. And maybe add something to the Zahidi Man's mod table, where you can, again, for a significant amount of in-game resources, I'm talking about a huge amount of drop pod resources, a huge amount of titanium and all that kind of stuff, unlock double tier 3 access on your epics as well. If they put in... Yeah, right? They put in a system like that, boom, you've made it so that I'm going to continue grinding CT15 expeditions. I'm going to continue getting up those resources, and I'll still eventually have access to that god rolled stuff. And the people who had their accounts wiped just automatically get access to that god rolled stuff. I'd be fine with that.
Did they fix the defensive mods or not?
I don't know if that fix has gone in yet.
Man, I can't play.
Well, there's a way around it. Just when you start playing, unequip all your gear and then re-equip it. For whatever reason, that seems to get the game to realize that you're rocking armor and things with the damage mitigation on it.
So weird.
That game has the most spaghetti code I have ever seen.
It's fun. It's got a really good game loot, but it's got some spaghetti.
Outriders is a lot of fun, but man, that is the most spaghetti game I've ever seen. We thought Destiny had spaghetti code. No. Oh no. Oops, I warlocked. Don't you give me those bags. I don't deserve those bags.
Oh, give him the Liptons, baby. Give him the Liptons.
Xbox recorded that.
Siri, delete the internet.
Oh Oh my god.
A lot of the weapons brought over from D1 I never got. I mean, just got to run Nightfalls for the most part. Thankfully,
It's
Nightfalls are really easy to farm.
It's kind of a rip. You have the people that didn't play D1 that want to obtain the old weapons, and then you have vets that are nostalgic and want those old weapons, and then vets are like, I've already played with this weapon, I don't care.
Right.
Oh, this is the checkpoint I want.
Ah, okay.
The infinite one.
Yeah.
I guess this one is a little better since you don't get slowed in here.
Yeah. Let me get on my Titan real quick.
Okay. You know, I might as well do the same thing.
Although, can I rejoin you guys in the middle of this?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know there's some that don't allow you to do that.
And then we'll just
Wow.
wipe.
Just wipe. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab lunch. I'm gonna take off.
Right on, brother. Good to see
Later,
you, man.
dude.
Y'all have a good one.
Make sure the burger isn't tainted.
I won't be touching burgers for a little bit.
Sad. That's the saddest statement known to mankind.
I will not be curled up in bed for 3 days again.
Oof.
Ooh, man. But I'll catch
All
y'all
right,
later.
Take it easy.
Later, man.
You're...
Clever Dragon was so good. It was. You see, one thing where I think Bungie could stand to bring back some classic stuff is Iron Banner. Good lord, have they been reusing the Iron Banner D2 stuff for far too long.
Oh my god. They put me back with the fucking boss fight arena.
Get dragged. What a rude spawn. Gross.
Oh, this is strange.
Oh, well, you know what? If we jump off the cliff here, it'll drag you forward, I think.
What if it puts you everybody over here?
Oh.
Oh, you didn't even die.
Gross. Ooh. We'll see if that works. But yeah, I think Iron Banner. If it's so difficult for Bungie to dedicate the resources to creating new weapons and whatnot, which we are getting a few new weapons, to be fair, in Iron Banner next season. Like, are you kidding me? Port over the Iron Banner weapons from D1. People would... Oh, it did put me down here, son of a... Gross. But people would lose their minds to regrind for, like, Finala's Peril and Nerwin's Mercy and all that kind of stuff. They would love that. Tell him to get good with his hamburger game. Man, yeah, Jonathan got bodied by the tainted burger. Make a 450 auto rifle Vex Mythic Last. I wonder what its rate of fire is going to be.
I can't wait to hear the fucking sound effect on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be nasty. I hope it's good. I know we were speculating that maybe that might be the fusion rifle that gets Reservoir Burst. But I don't know how that would work on a fusion rifle like Vex, since, you know, it's lower power per bolt. So
right, exactly. No, I think that's why that's gonna end up falling onto the Praetorian foil.
Yeah, that would
like
really
it would
work
make
on
sense for it too, especially if that's like the Oracle busting gun.
Yeah, and like I said, there's the speculation was that it's going to be like Subsistence Reservoir Burst, which would be an absolute upgrade for Praetorian foil.
Oh, absolutely.
Foil was a decent fusion rifle in D1, but getting Subsistence, mixing Subsistence with Reservoir Burst, and Subsistence is no longer going to give you the ammo debuff. So they're not going to be doubling up on that with Reservoir Burst, but making it so that you have this gun that gets that bonus 33% damage on the first shot, and then gets its ammo back via Subsistence.
Yeah.
So you're just popping oracles, getting your ammo back, popping oracles. That's fantastic.
And
Well, I
they're
want-
buffing subsistence as well, aren't they?
Yes, they're making it so that it no longer lowers your magazine size and gives you
Good.
back more ammunition. All right, let me swap characters real quick.
Me too.
Weakest, are you trying to get this checkpoint too?
No, no.
Okay. Guess you'll be our anchor.
As normal Titan.
Yeah. Hold the line, Titan. Hold the line.
Oh, let me know when you join back up on weakest.
Okay. Joining him now. Especially with the D1 Iron Banner hand cannon being low rate of fire, right? Ah, man. And then there's Yolder's Hammer, Radagast Fury. There were so many really awesome looking D1 Iron Banner weapons, and I don't know why those have like never been brought back. Maybe we'll see next season. Iron Banner's supposed to be getting its own pinnacle weapon and like adept weapons as well. All right, let's swap back to my. Well, I guess we gotta die first, and then.
All this dying is lowering my KD. I don't know.
You chose to join.
True.
But so Iron Banner's supposed to be getting a pinnacle weapon, I think, next season. And
Is it really?
I think so. I think they mentioned that Iron Banner's going to be getting a pinnacle weapon. And I know they want to add adept Iron Banner weapons to the mix, which I think is great. That's good. It's a system you should add to everything. And man, could you imagine, like, Iron Banner comes back next season. It's got a couple new weapons, but then like you see a Finalis Peril in the drop pool. It's like, oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
Nerwin's Mercy pops back up, and it's like, glorious. All right. Joining you guys. For the Dead Orbit Scout Rifle, man, that was OP. There's some speculation that Hung Jury's coming back next season. Has, like, I think one of the Nightfall weapons. I don't remember where I saw that.
Be interesting.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the model is now technically in the game with the Eternal Blazon, right?
Mm-hmm. And the, what was that pinnacle weapon?
Which one?
The one with Mega Nura, the Super Dragonfly perk.
Oh, Oxygen.
Oxygen, yeah. Dang, I thought you were worried about your KD.
I mean, get that throw it away.
Didn't want us to feel bad. I got you.
I heard reverse boosting was a thing in PvP.
Yeah. Well, you trying to get into easier strike lobbies?
Yes. Tired of having to fight two Colossus that are barrier.
Yeah. That skill based, that strike based matchmaking is just unreal. Way too sweaty.
Oh. Aha.
I'm a warlock, so I just gently float over all of these things. Season pass armor is guaranteed high stat roll. Oh yeah, you're right. At the very end of the season pass, you get a high stat roll.
Actually, pretty nice. I saved a couple of those.
Yeah, I always save it. I save it for the very end of the season, then grab that stuff off and make use of it.
Yeah.
I want it to be known that that was not my fault. I jumped a little bit into the middle, and like the lift pushed me up and threw my jump off. Wasn't my fault. Wasn't my fault.
Everybody believed him.
Y'all believe me, right? Alright. Time to body some knights. Man, they already ran. Wieners. Nicely done. One super low. Alright, this one's helmetless. That one's helmetless.
Woo!
So it's 2. Where's the third one?
On me!
Oh. Alright, let's get him. Whew. That hurt. Nicely done. Grab them orbs. Body her.
Holy shit.
I can't do that.
Did you not pick up
An
the orb?
explosion of Winter's Wrath was doing 147,000 damage.
Woo. Yeah, the that buff you get is huge.
Yeah, that was kind of wild.
Two-tailed was dealing about 197k a rocket, so it hits twice, whatever that is, twice.
Damn.
Nasty. Nicely done, gentlemen. Shattered Throne complete.
Yeah, that was good stuff. I actually need to call it here, gentlemen.
Yeah, I was going to end the stream anyway.
Okay, cool. Well, it was a pleasure hanging out, bud.
Hey, good stuff, man. Thanks for joining.
I will. I'll talk to you later, fam.
Right on. Take it easy.
See you.
All right, Weekish, you mind taking us back to the tower?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and call it quits there. Easy run. Easy money. What did I even get from that?
Because a certain nim plays left early. It's kind of glitchy.
Oh, we're cocked. He did this on purpose.
There we go. Let it be known, it was a warlock who did that.
The great Jabate was indeed a warlock. All right. Good stuff, though. Good gains. Y'all need to go about this the bungo way. No fun allowed. But ew, Piccolo, that smells. The bungo way smells bad. Yo, Fallout is on. Peep that in a bit.
So will we see a day one Evolve raid?
Let's see. 22nd is what, a Saturday?
Yes, sir.
So maybe. I mean, it depends on if I could get enough people together to try to run one. I think it's kind of interesting the way they're running VOG this time. At least the raid race for day one. Since you basically have to you gotta beat it twice. That is that's gonna be a little curious. All right, but anyways, that is pretty much going to be it for today's live stream, everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I like this aesthetic. It's a good suit, good outfit.
What a joy it is.
Been a lot of fun live streaming for you guys. I'm glad I could finally get back to doing it. It had been absolutely forever since we've had the free time to live stream. So I'm happy to get back into it. Had a lot of fun playing Destiny today. I've still got more to do before the end of the season rolls around next week. Looking forward to the season of Splicers, though. The new activity looks fun. New world spaces look good. Psyched about the return of Vault of Glass. Dual loader and 1-2 punch. Huh, not a bad combination for that retold tale. Can't wait to dive on into it. But alright, everybody, that is it for today's live stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. For all the new follows, all the new and returning subs, thank you guys so much for the support. I love your faces. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully we'll have some more live stream for you guys moving on soon. I might be able to go live tomorrow. Today's what, Thursday? Yeah, I might be able to go live tomorrow morning. I don't think I have anything scheduled. Oh wait, no, I do have something scheduled tomorrow morning. I got an appointment. Dang, it's always something. As life as an adult, it's always something. But we will get some more live streams in sometime real soon. Might do an Outriders stream, maybe some Monster Hunter Rise and all that kind of good stuff. And some more D2 as we roll on into the season of Splicers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Welcome to the channel if you're new. I love your face. We'll be back at it for more. But as always, I am the Black Link. Guardians, stay frosty. And if you're following over on Twitch, I think we've got one more thing to do before we dip on out of here. And I think that's raid somebody. Gonna have to figure out who to raid. Oh, you know what? I know my boy Blessius is, I think he's going live right now. So let's see. Send the party over his way. Blessius is a good dude. Blessius is good people. So make sure you show him some love. But alright, I'll catch you guys later. It's lunchtime for me. Love you.
Zavala and Eris must understand that they are fighting for the same side.
Right on.